side, banks it up to Pittner. Walks the blue line, sends it D over to Osborne. Luke thought about the shot, sends it back to the line for Pittner. Torrey faked the shot, spins, gives it over to Osborne. Luke looking for an option, sends it over to Pittner. Torrey had a lane, got the shot away. Puck is loose at the side of the net. Norton's down and out of position, but Phantoms couldn't dump it home. And Cedar Rapids able to swat it out to center. And this will be icing on the Rough Riders. 5:28 left in the first. As Pittner had a good look at the net there. Nice work by the Phantoms point men, Osborne and Pittner, to create a scoring opportunity. And I'll force this offensive zone faceoff. Is right there at the side of the cage. I think that was maybe Veronin looking for the rebound. Here Serrato wins the draw. Machu sent one toward the net and in. Norton with the blocker save. Serrato to the rebound. Machu pumps it toward the net mouth. Broken up by the Riders. And Serrato couldn't pick a pocket, but Yenchko could as it bounces to Gunty, but he couldn't pass it back to Serrato to tip it home. Kept at the line by Youngstown. Gunty to Serrato in the right wing corner. Cross point feed. Over to Machu. Surveys the scene. Sends it over to Serrato in the left circle. Charlie skate to stick. Trades it off with Machu. Machi, low shot blocked wide. Serrato got to the rebound in the corner. Took the bump from Slezak. Still has the puck. Up to the point for Boumediene. Bumps it across over to Machu. Machi thought about the shot. Still looking for that lane. Machi shot. Missed the cage. Hard off the end glass. It comes to Yenchko. Daniel cycles to Boumediene. Down low to Serrato. Behind him to Gunty with the sharp angle shot kicked out by the Riders, and they send it down the ice again. This might go for icing once more. Yes. Ryan O'Connell trying to turn on the Jets and win that race. The Phantoms defenseman, Machu and Boumediene, didn't have anything left in the tank, but I think Boumediene just got to the hash marks first. 4:27 left in this first period. A second consecutive icing whistle, and Mark Carlson's going to be forced into his timeout as this line has been out there forever. We're going to take it with him. 4:27 left in the first. Youngstown leads 2-0. Listen to Youngstown Phantoms hockey on Western Reserve Radio and Flow Sports.
Mahoning Valley's leader for golf, Milk Creek Golf Course, is now booking tee times for 2024. We offer stay and play opportunities available with 9 area hotel partners. For more information, visit our website at millcreekmetroparks.org. Also, look for new, exciting opportunities coming soon, including an indoor player development center with Trackman, an indoor Callaway Club fitting center, and an Odyssey fitting studio in 2024. Follow us on Facebook at Milk Creek Golf Course or call 330-740-7112.
Welcome back to Western Reserve Radio's coverage of the Youngstown Phantoms. Now here's the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Offensive zone draw for Youngstown, won by Smith. Botterill, sharp angle shot off of Norton. Rebound for Smith, still loose in the blue paint. Norton reaching for it, he gets the cover. Botterill almost got the hat trick. Norton almost knocked the net off its pegs. Cedar Rapids finally going to get a line change, though, as we came back after the Rough Riders timeout. After an icing whistle, back-to-back icing whistles for that shift. They'd been out there for a long time, and Mark Carlson forced to use his lone timeout for the game here in the first period. Here Smith wins the draw again, but couldn't get the puck back to his point man. And bringing it into the zone will be Drew Smith before he's knocked off the puck by Jack Wilson. Botterill in the corner up to Grant Young. Gets knocked down from behind by Groenwald. Puck into the left corner. Basson battling against Young for it. Back up the wall for Smith. He'll shovel it behind the cage. Picked up by DeHaro. Connor ahead and out to center. Found Smith, and Brecken able to just get it across the Cedar Rapids blue line before Groenwald picked it up and got it over to Grable. Sent over to Mahar and out to center. Bouncing puck into the skates of DeHaro. Able to clear it back out to center. Carried back in by Botterill. That's onside. Got knocked off the puck, but it rolled to Brecken Smith. Back ahead for DeHaro. Danced around one man. DeHaro gets ripped down. Fans looking for a call. I am too. Cavelli Center crowd not happy with the officiating here this evening, as nice check thrown there by Zach Morin. Or check that, Adam Patilla. As the puck rolls into the Youngstown zone, Smith will clear it back out to center. Not enough steam for icing. Zach Sharp going to pick it up just around the goal line. Floats it up the far wall, bounces off of Fajibi and out to center. Coming into the zone are the Rough Riders, and Vebny gets the shot away, and Wright able to squeeze the puck between his blocker arm, that right arm, and his rib cage. He looked behind him, but he had it. 3:04 left in the first. 2-0 Youngstown. Shots on goal are 10-6, also in favor of the Phantoms. Here it's Olvebny winning the draw. Up to Call. Gets the shot away off the shoulder of Wright. He'll poke the rebound into the left wing corner. Rusinski punched Olvebny in the mouth, battling for the puck. Hans grabbed his chiclets, but it looks like he's okay as he stays in the play. Back to Pittner in the neutral zone. He'll retreat into his own end. D over to Osborne. Back to Torrey Pittner. And ahead to the line, redirected in by Patilla, but couldn't get it deep. Cedar Rapids with the steal. They'll dump into the Youngstown zone, and they'll get the line change. Pittner up to Rusinski, just able to gather that in the neutral zone. Spins back toward his own line, gives it back to Pittner. Torrey brings it to the red line and dumps it in. That one hit a stanchion, almost bounced back toward the cage. Norton had to be sharp on that, as almost another goaltender fell victim to the Covelli center bounce. Here, swept off a stick at center by Patilla. Able to get it back to the CR line, but the Rough Riders bring it into the zone offside as Veronin starts trading pleasantries with, I believe that's Case and Musket. 2:03 left in the first. First period presented by Price Heating and Cooling. Face off right in front of the Phantoms bench. All right, we have a puck. We're ready to go. Musket to take the draw against Ronaldo. Ronaldo wins it cleanly over to Bomidian. Sasha spins in his own zone, sends it out to center off a Cedar Rapids stick, so no icing here. Birchall won the race anyway. Mikey behind him, looking for Veronin, but Rough Riders are going to get the steal, and they'll skate it ahead. They'll bank it out to center. They got it to Stewart. Over to Musket and into the zone. Took a bump from Veronin, and the puck went to Bomidian. Sasha to center off of Ronaldo, but couldn't poke it past his man Hamilton. Now it's Veronin in the slot. His shot was looking 5-hole, but Norton took it away. Rough Riders out to center. Into the zone comes Resendez. Stops at the top of the left circle. Tried to send it down in the corner. Machu got in the way of that. Serrato able to pick it up at the line and just bounce it over the stick of Resendez and out to center. Picked up by Groenwald. D over to Grable, who took a bump from Charlie Serrato. Stick went flying. Grable over to the bench under some distress as Serrato trying to force his way into the zone and might have drawn a penalty on Elliot Groenwald. Here in front is Jenschko. He got tripped in front, and now there's the touch by Isaac Johnson. And we will see what the deliberations of Luke Stork are. Looks like a hooking call on Elliot Groenwald. And Youngstown will head to the power play for the first time tonight. On the season, the Youngstown power play 17.4%, 12th in the league. Penalty kill for Cedar Rapids, 77.4%. That is 8th. Youngstown, in 3 games this season, 0 for 13 against the Rough Riders on the power play, and just 1 for their last 52. That includes all 11 games this season and last, including the playoffs. Only power play goal in the last season plus scored against the Rough Riders was Chase Patilla up at the Cleveland Classic last February, I believe the 23rd. Face off to the right of Norton. Serrato wins the draw. Pittner at the blue line to Botterill. Into the corner, fed in front there, looking for Grant Young. That pass redirected over the meshing and out of play. .5 seconds left here in this first period. Youngstown leads 2-0, looking for more. Serrato with the face-off win over to Botterill. Into the corner for Serrato. Tried to feed it in front looking for Patilla. Pass didn't click. Botterill kept it at the wall but turned it over as he tried to get it up to the point for Pittner. And clearing it down the ice were the Rough Riders. Believe that was Hajibi. Pittner to Young with 22 seconds left in the period. Back to Pittner. To the red line and back to Young into the zone. Takes a bump from Zach Sharp. Basson picks up the puck. Couldn't clear. Pittner kept it at the line. Got the shot away. Serrato couldn't redirect it home. Botterill bobbled it at the left half wall. 8 seconds left in the period. Serrato lost his footing. Pittner had it chipped past him. Coming ahead are the Riders. O'Connell into the net. Wright makes the save at the buzzer. Colin Grable has things to say at the edge of the Youngstown blue paint. But thanks to the heroics of Aiden Wright, the Youngstown Phantoms still lead 2-0 here at the end of the first period of play. Shots on goal in that first period, 13-8 in favor of the Phantoms. We're going to go ahead and step aside for a timeout. When we come back, we will have the first intermission report here for you on Western Reserve Radio and Flow Hockey.
The Mahoning Valley's leader for golf, Milk Creek Golf Course, is now booking tee times for 2024. We offer stay and play opportunities available with 9 area hotel partners. For more information, visit our website at millcreekmetroparks.org. Also, look for new, exciting opportunities coming soon, including an indoor player development center with Trackman, an indoor Callaway Club fitting center, and an Odyssey fitting studio in 2024. Follow us on Facebook at Milk Creek Golf Course or call 330-740-7112. At 2 Men in a Truck, we know moving is tough, but we make it easy. Whether your move is big or small, we'll make it a smooth one. We're the movers who care, and we'll prove it with our 96% referral rate and courteous professional movers. For your next move, call 2 Men in a Truck Youngstown, 330-758-2110. That's 330-758-2110, and go Phantoms!
The Doubletree by Hilton Youngstown Downtown is proud to be the official hotel partner of the Youngstown Phantoms. Located in downtown's historical standby building and fully updated with today's amenities while preserving its historical charm and neoclassical architecture of 1907. Offering modern conveniences such as on-site room service, free Wi-Fi, complimentary business center, and a 24-hour fitness center. Events are also memorable with over 5,000 square feet of meeting space, including our top floor ballroom accented by 13-foot ceilings, Palladian windows, and views from 12 stories up. Conveniently located within walking distance to the Cavelli Center, the Youngstown Foundation Amphitheater, Youngstown State University, Wow Science Center, and Dior Performing Arts Center, the Doubletree by Hilton Youngstown Downtown is a proud partner of the Youngstown Phantoms and invites you to be our valued guest.
Just like the Phantoms, HBK CPAs and consultants know every successful team needs a winning game plan. Count on the professionals at HBK CPAs and consultants, HBK's wealth advisors, and HBK valuation and litigation support for all of your personal and business tax, audit, assurance, financial planning, business consulting, and wealth management needs. For more than 65 years, the HBK family of firms have been advising thousands of clients on how to grow and protect their wealth. Contact them today so they can help you and your team do the same. Call 758-8613 or visit hbkcpa.com to learn how.
Get me drain. Get me drain.
Drain or sewer problems? Call Get Me Drain at 330-758-5031 and get it fixed fast. Call now, 330-758-5031.
We now return you to Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Welcome back inside the Cavelli Center for the first intermission report. At the end of 20 minutes to play, the Youngstown Phantoms have a 2-0 lead on the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. Shots on goal in that first period, 13-8 in favor of the Youngstown Phantoms. Got on the board at the 3:26 mark off the stick of Ryan Botterill, his 13th of the season. Brecken Smith with the assist. I think Tomasz Machu is going to get the secondary there. They're reviewing it down the booth to my left right now as we speak. But that put the Phantoms ahead 1-0. And then at the 7-minute mark, it was Botterill again. Second of the game, 14th of the season. Connor DeHaro with the assist. The old pass off the pads working to perfection as DeHaro had the sharp angle shot. Rebound came out into the slot, and Botterill put it to the twine. And I believe 2 of the Phantoms' first 5 shots ended up behind James Norton, who stopped 11 in that first period. Aiden Wright has stopped 8 out of 8. Youngstown power play 0 for 1, but we are in the middle of that first power play. Has a minute and 5 seconds left when we begin the second period. Cedar Rapids power play also 0 for 1. Finn McLaughlin was called for tripping at 9:01. Elliot Groenwald was called for hooking at 19:05. Going to go ahead and step aside for a timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard here for you on Western Reserve Radio and Flow Hockey.
Passion, talent, development. NCAA hockey offers all that, and its players graduate at a 90% rate. Joe Pavelski.
Backhand scores! Wow, what a goal!
Johnny Gaudreau. And Torrey Krug were stars on campus before the NHL stage. Whether you are a fan or a player, nothing compares to college hockey. Visit collegehockeyinc.com and follow @collegehockey.
Champions of the college hockey world!
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to waste. You need Craigos Restoration, your trusted partner in restoring your home. From water damage and flood restoration to sewage cleanup, we've got you covered. And that's not all. We also offer pressure washing, mold remediation, and even interior demolition. Certified in flood and sewage damage restoration, we're the experts you can count on. Call Craigos Restoration today at 330-610-4193. 330-610-4193. Craigos Restoration, where your home's recovery begins.
Looking to buy or sell a home? Team Marzo with Next Home Go 30 Realty can help. As a premier real estate team in the Mahoning Valley, we bring a unique and progressive approach to real estate using top listing technology, unique signage, and best practices in mobile and online marketing. Our customer-centric approach combines the best of technology with years of marketing expertise to provide an exceptional buying or selling experience. Call us today at 330-503-2250 so you can move with Marzo.
Premier Bank is powered by people. People like our proud and strong and wonderfully one-of-a-kind customers who trust us with their dreams and goals. People like our attentive employees who listen and collaborate to consistently deliver the best customer service in the business. People like those in our community who help us make the places we call home as strong as they can possibly be. People like you who we look forward to connecting with at yourpremierbank.com. Premier Bank, powered by people. Member FDIC.
Veterans, the Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission is here to help you. Whether you served 5 years ago or 50 years ago, if you are honorably discharged from active military service, you may be eligible for benefits, including Veterans VA benefits, county financial assistance, assisted living benefits, and more. Our friendly and supportive staff is ready to help you. Go to mcveterans.org to see all of the benefits and services offered, or call today. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission, serving those who have served.
This prize is what you could win on the new $5 Wheel of Fortune scratch-off from the Ohio Lottery. There's only one letter missing at the end of BIGMONE. Why, yes, the answer is big money. $100,000 big money. And if you don't win, you can enter for a chance to attend a Wheel of Fortune live taping where you could win more big prizes. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly. Wheel of Fortune is a trademark of Califon Productions.
Feeling dehydrated or sluggish? Did you enjoy your Phantoms game just a little too much? We can help you get back on track and hydrated in record time. With our vitamin-infused IV drips, we'll have you feeling healthy and energized so you can get back to your busy schedule. Whether you want to boost your immune system, increase your energy, or stay healthy through the winter months, we can help. Find us on Facebook or theyoungstowndrip.com and book your appointment today.
You hear it all the time. Why Youngstown State University? Here's why. Because when it comes to engineering, medicine, sports, business, and the skills you need to take your place in the world, we take a backseat to nobody. Because we're the kind of people who look out for each other. Because we care about you, your success, and our future together. We are Youngstown State University, and now you know why.
We now return you to Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Welcome back inside the Covelli Center during the first intermission report. Youngstown leads the Rough Riders 2-0 here in Youngstown. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll start in the USHL. This is the only game underway so far. The rest of the game is being played in the Central Time Zone. So getting underway in the next 20 minutes or so will be the Des Moines Buccaneers and the Tri-City Storm will face off in Kearney tonight. The Madison Capitals are in Waterloo to take on the Blackhawks. Chicago travels a couple of hours to the west to take on the Dubuque Fighting Saints. Chicago, I believe, on a 6-game point string. I think 5-0-1 right now going for the Steel as they've found their way out of the basement in the Eastern Conference and into playoff position. The Omaha Lancers will take on the Sioux City Musketeers at the Tyson Event Center. And the Fargo Force travel to the south to take on the Sioux Falls Stampede. NHL is in the All-Star break right now, so let's go take a look at some college hockey scoreboards right now. Robert Morris with a 3-0 lead over Mercyhurst at the first intermission. Bentley leads Army 2-0 at the first intermission. AIC and Sacred Heart knotted up at 1 at the first intermission. Air Force leads Holy Cross 3-2 at the first intermission. Ferris State with a 2-0 lead over Bowling Green at the first intermission. Halfway through the first period in Marquette, Michigan, and Northern Michigan leads Michigan Tech. Northern Michigan and Michigan Tech are scoreless. Getting underway in 20 minutes or so, Minnesota State will travel and take on St. Thomas. Dartmouth with a 2-0 lead on Princeton. RPI and Brown are scoreless. Colgate and Clarkson are scoreless as they prepare to start the second period. Cornell and St. Lawrence tied at 1. Quinnipiac has a 1-0 lead over Harvard. Yale and Union are scoreless through the first period. Northeastern leads Maine 1-0 at the first intermission. Providence with a 2-0 lead over UConn. Boston University leads New Hampshire 1-0. UMass and Merrimack knotted up at 1. Boston College with the 2-0 lead over UMass Lowell. Jack Malone with the goal, one of the goals for Boston College, and of course Jacob Fowler, who I believe has played every Boston College game in net, will be between the pipes for the Eagles once again this evening. North Dakota and Miami knotted up at a goal apiece over in Oxford. Getting underway later tonight, Minnesota Duluth will be in Omaha. St. Cloud State traveled west to Colorado College. Western Michigan taking on Denver. Michigan leads Ohio State 1-0 down in Columbus. Michigan State and Notre Dame are scoreless halfway through the first. And getting underway here in the next 20 minutes, Minnesota will be in Madison to take on the Wisconsin Badgers. Long Island leads Stonehill 1-0. And then getting underway later, Augustana will battle against Bemidji State, and Lindenwood will take on Arizona State. That'll do it for the first intermission report and the out-of-town scoreboard. We're going to go ahead and step aside for a timeout, and when we come back, we will have second period action between the Youngstown Phantoms and Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. Youngstown will be on the power play here on Western Reserve Radio and Flow Hockey.
At 2 Men in a Truck, we know moving is tough, but we make it easy. Whether your move is big or small, we'll make it a smooth one. We're the movers who care, and we'll prove it with our 96% referral rate and courteous professional movers. For your next move, call 2 Men in a Truck Youngstown, 330-758-2110. That's 330-758-2110, and go Phantoms!
Passion, talent, development. NCAA hockey offers all that, and its players graduate at a 90% rate. Joe Pavelski.
Backhand scores! Wow, what a goal!
Johnny Gaudreau. And Torrey Krug were stars on campus before the NHL stage. Whether you are a fan or a player, nothing compares to college hockey. Visit collegehockeyinc.com and follow @collegehockey.
Champions of the college hockey world!
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to waste. You need Craigos Restoration, your trusted partner in restoring your home. From water damage and flood restoration to sewage cleanup, we've got you covered. And that's not all. We also offer pressure washing, mold remediation, and even interior demolition. Certified in flood and sewage damage restoration, we're the experts you can count on. Call Craigos Restoration today at 330-610-4193. 330-610-4193. Craigos Restoration, where your home's recovery begins.
The DoubleTree by Hilton Youngstown Downtown is proud to be the official hotel partner of the Youngstown Phantoms. Located in downtown's historical standby building and fully updated with today's amenities while preserving its historical charm and neoclassical architecture of 1907. Offering modern conveniences such as on-site room service, free Wi-Fi, complimentary business center, and a 24-hour fitness center. Events are also memorable with over 5,000 square feet of meeting space, including our top floor ballroom accented by 13-foot ceilings, Palladian windows, and views from 12 stories up. Conveniently located within walking distance to the Cavelli Center, the Youngstown Foundation Amphitheater, Youngstown State University, Wow Science Center, and Dior Performing Arts Center, the DoubleTree by Hilton Youngstown Downtown is a proud partner of the Youngstown Phantoms and invites you to be our valued guest.
Just like the Phantoms, HBK CPAs and consultants know every successful team needs a winning game plan. Count on the professionals at HBK CPAs and consultants, HBK's wealth advisors, and HBK valuation and litigation support for all of your personal and business tax, audit, assurance, financial planning, business consulting, and wealth management needs. For more than 65 years, the HBK family of firms have been advising thousands of clients on how to grow and protect their wealth. Contact them today so they can help you and your team do the same. Call 758-8613 or visit hbkcpa.com to learn how.
Looking to buy or sell a home? Team Marzo with Next Home Go 30 Realty can help. As a premier real estate team in the Mahoning Valley, we bring a unique and progressive approach to real estate using top listing technology, unique signage, and best practices in mobile and online marketing. Our customer-centric approach combines the best of technology with years of marketing expertise to provide an exceptional buying or selling experience. Call us today at 330-503-2250 so you can move with Marzo.
Premier Bank is powered by people. People like our proud and strong and wonderfully one-of-a-kind customers who trust us with their dreams and goals. People like our attentive employees who listen and collaborate to consistently deliver the best customer service in the business. People like those in our community who help us make the places we call home as strong as they can possibly be. People like you who we look forward to connecting with at yourpremierbank.com. Premier Bank, powered by people. Member FDIC.
Signature Granite in North Lima is your go-to in the countertop trade. We provide workmanship for both residential and commercial markets. In need of a new look in your kitchen, bathroom, bar, or any other countertop installation? Look no further. Our services include measurements, handcrafted custom fabrication, complete installation, custom edge finishing, and outdoor bars, and much more. For a free estimate, call 330-549-9770 and make your next project a signature.
Veterans. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission is here to help you. Whether you served 5 years ago or 50 years ago, if you are honorably discharged from active military service, you may be eligible for benefits, including Veterans VA benefits, county financial assistance, assisted living benefits, and more. Our friendly and supportive staff is ready to help you. Go to mcveterans.org to see all of the benefits and services offered, or call today. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission, serving those who have served.
You hear it all the time. Why Youngstown State University? Here's why. Because when it comes to engineering, medicine, sports, business, and the skills you need to take your place in the world, we take a backseat to nobody. Because we're the kind of people who look out for each other. Because we care about you, your success, and our future together. We are Youngstown State University, and now you know why.
We now return you to Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Welcome back inside the Cavelli Center for the start of the second period. Phantoms with a 2-0 lead over the Cedar Rapids Roughriders. Pair of goals belonging to Ryan Botterill. Youngstown will start the period with 1 minute and 5 seconds left on a power play. As Elliot Gronwald is in the box for a hook. And you can roll for initiative. The second period is underway. Rough Riders control the draw. Riley Basson gets it into the Youngstown end, but Torrey Pittner going to stop it up and start the breakout for Youngstown. Grant Young drops it back for Pittner from the red line. Torrey into the zone. Shovels it into the corner. Grable hustling over for the Riders. Bumps it back to Sharp. Sends it off the window. Pittner gloves it down and keeps it at the line. Bounces it past Grable. Got it to Patilla. He'll fire it around the kick plate. Comes to Botterill on the left side. That's the point for Pittner. 30 seconds left on the power play. Botterill to Patilla. Back to Botterill. Pittner in the corner. Botterill up to Pittner at the line. To Botterill. Ryan, shot, redirected wide. Side of the net. Young tried to bank it home, but it's going to be picked up by Basson. He'll skate it ahead. 13 seconds left on the kill for the Rough Riders as they get a line change. Wright sets it up for Pittner, but with 6 seconds left in the power play, Youngstown going to start to bring it ahead slowly, but now out of the box comes Elliot Groenwald, and the Youngstown power play is 0 for 1 on the game. Shellberg picks it up off the end wall. Feeds it over to Slezak, floats it out to center, redirected into the Youngstown end by Groenwald so that the Rough Riders can get a line change. Bemidjian behind him to Machu. Over to Burchill. Mikey to center, was looking for Veronin. Pass didn't click, picked off by Musket. Comes back to Slezak, he'll fire it into the Youngstown end. Quick line change here for Cedar Rapids as Aiden Wright turns it over. Fed up the middle, Isaac Johnson couldn't handle the puck. Youngstown will bring it ahead. Ronaldo looking for an option, fed it over to Burchill, couldn't dump it into the zone, picked off by Mothersbaugh. Ahead to Stewart, in the zone down the left side, spins away from Machu, up to the point for Sharp, his low wrister redirects wide. Rebound into the corner, behind the net for Stewart, up to the point for Called. D over to Sharp, blocks his way down the wall, got the shot away, Wright made the save and covered the rebound. Aiden a little trouble with the rebound there. Able to get on top of it. Almost rolled out of his reach. 17:58 left in the second. Second period presented by CSL Plasma. Phantom's actually unable to get a shot there on that minute and 5 seconds of power play. Off the draw, Youngstown gets controlled to Haro. Around the wall looking for Veronin, but kept at the line by Calden. Veronin ran him over. Nice hit there by Kuzma, 17:48 left in the second. As DeHaro hard into the end wall, losing his helmet, is Ulvebny. He'll have to go to the bench. Ronaldo cycles down low, looking for Burchill, picked off by Sharp. Fights his way through a check. Mikey took it back into the corner off of Veronin, called knock him down. Back to Burchill, fed up to the point, kept by Wilson, backhanded back down into the corner. Sharp's the first one to it. Feeds it up the wall. Ricochets out to center, picked off by Youngstown. Burchill danced around one, couldn't dance around a second as Sharp clears it back out to center. Hajibi into the zone. Over to Welch. Got the shot away, missed the cage. Rebound to Zach Morin. Little start-stop to try to get around Basson, who swept it down in the corner, but right to Jack Wilson as Cedar Rapids changing ahead of the play. Jack D over to DeHaro. Connor floats it back. And now back to DeHaro. Connor skates it ahead. Fired to Marin. Had a step but couldn't take the pass cleanly. Shellberg picked up that errant pass and fed it around the kick plate over to the left half wall. Marin kept it. Tried to slide it to the line. Was looking for Osborne. Didn't click. Phantoms pick it up at center. Patilla took the pass and sent it into the left wing corner. Shellberg first one to it. Tried the far wall. Patilla knocks it over to Osborne, low shot, Norton made the save, rebound is loose, and it's knocked over the cage by Patilla. They're going to say that, I thought Resendez got the first touch on that, but they're going to say it was, I believe it was McLaughlin there on the near side wall. It's Youngstown that close to making it a 3-0 lead. Norton was down and out. Puck was up in the air. Patilla did everything he could, but knocked the puck over the net and touched it with a high stick besides. So the faceoff all the way down in the Youngstown zone on the high stick off the puck. Johnson to take the draw against Smith. And Brecken won the draw. Puck loose at the side of the cage. Osborne Pittner from his belly. Hooked his man down, probably should have been called. As here it's Osborne. Leaving it for Pittner, who took a high hit but got it out to center. As Brecken Smith ripped down by Colin Grable. And the USHL leader in penalty minutes will get an interference call. And I don't know what Colin Grable is arguing about. Time of the penalty on Grable, 4:01. And Youngstown will head to the second power play of the game. I think if Colin Grable looks at the film there, he's going to realize he definitely should have been called for either holding or interference. Faceoff will be to the right of Norton. Yenchko going to take the draw, second power play unit out for Youngstown. Basson wins the draw, got it to Sharp, carries around the cage to the near side, and fires it down the ice. Off the end wall, in right will set it up for Sasha Boumediene. Sasha into the neutral zone, drops it behind him for Yenchko. Daniel into the zone, down the left side. Still has it as he carries it around the cage. Yenchko spins in the corner. Behind the net to Miles Gunty. Left half wall, Kuzma Voronin. Center point, Boumediene. Back to Voronin left side. Side of the cage, Gunty. Back to Voronin. Boumediene, one-timer, glove save by Norton. Faceoff will stay in the Cedar Rapids zone, so they're going to drop the puck to the right of Norton. Phantom's going to keep the second power play unit out here. Yenchko, Gunty, Burchell, Voronin, and Boumediene. 4 forwards, 1 defenseman. Stewart going to take the draw against Yenchko. 15-18 left in the second. As Stewart wins the draw, Slezak hard around the window and into the neutral zone, picked up there by Boumediene. Sasha back into his own zone and starts to skate it ahead. Drops it behind him to Yenchko. And Dan brings it into the zone. Got past Shellberg down the left side into the corner. Yenchko still with it now right side. Up to the line. Sends it over to Voronin. Kuzma to Boumediene. Skate to stick at center point. Over to Burchell. Mikey Lowe. Wrister off the blocker of Norton. Voronin to the rebound. Had it taken away, and Shellberg will get the clear. Wright will pick it up and leave it there for Boumediene, but I believe he's going to be replaced here momentarily by Torrey Pittner. As Sasha starts to carry it ahead, sends it over to Botterill. Dropped it back for Serrato, who ran into Boumediene as he headed to the bench. Serrato brought it into the zone, kept by Botterill, over to Pittner, just on the ice. Torrey over to Grant Young. 15 seconds left in the power play to Serrato. Pittner, right point. Left point, Serrato. Snapped into the corner for Grant Young. Back up to Serrato. 5 seconds left on the power play. Serrato to Pittner. One-timer. Ripped it wide of the cage. And the puck into the meshing and out of play. 13:58 left in the second. And I believe we're going to have our media timeout. Nope, we're going to keep it here. 13:58 left in the second. Youngstown leads 2-0. 2 first period goals for Ryan Botterill. Shots on goal, 17-11 for the game in favor of Youngstown. Face-off won by Rusinski. Trying to force his way into the corner, but muscled off the puck by Olvebny. Hamilton cleared it to the half wall. Taken there by Rusinski. Tried to get it back to Patilla. Pass eluded him. Shellberg going to pick it up. And looking for an option, trying to get away from the forecheck of Zach Morin. Shellberg to the line is Rusinski. And Olvebny ran into each other. Maybe could have been interference on Rusinski, but play continues. Hamilton over to Shellberg, skate to stick. Danced through Zach Morin and brought it into the zone. Offside. 13:24 left in the second. Now we will have our media timeout. Youngstown leads 2-0. You're listening to Youngstown Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and Flow Sports.
Veterans. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission is here to help you. Whether you served 5 years ago or 50 years ago, if you are honorably discharged from active military service, you may be eligible for benefits, including Veterans VA benefits, county financial assistance, assisted living benefits, and more. Our friendly and supportive staff is ready to help you. Go to mcveterans.org to see all of the benefits and services offered, or call today. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission, serving those who have served.
Welcome back to Western Reserve Radio's coverage of the Youngstown Phantoms. Now here's the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Welcome back inside the Gavelli Center. 13:24 left in the second. Youngstown leads 1-0. Sorry, 2-0. Pair of goals in the first period by Ryan Botterill. His 13th and 14th of the season. He's had a couple of looks at the hat trick here. Just unable to get anything else past James Norton, who has stopped 15 out of 17. Aiden Wright has stopped 11 out of 11. Neutral zone draw after the Cedar Rapids offside violation. Face-off won by Rusinski. He was opposed by Isaac Johnson. Now it's Rusinski with the puck. Johnson takes away from him, trying to work his way back north. Cedar Rapids got it into the zone, but DeHaro got there first behind the cage. Fed ahead. Johnson can't hold the zone, and Marin will skate into it. Over to Patilla, to Rusinski. Tried to center, puck up in the air. Knocked away by Norton. Comes over to Johnson, floated ahead to Milforce. Couldn't enter the zone. Phantoms with the steal in the neutral zone. Rusinski. Across, Patilla, one-timer kicked out by Norton, and then Rusinski couldn't pull the trigger on the rebound. Nice stick by Milforce. Grable plays it to the right wing corner over to Groenwald. Back around the boards to the Cedar Rapids captain as Youngstown goes for the line change. 12:30 left in the second. Bounced on net, Wright will set it up, plays it away from Welch. Over to DeHaro, who lifts it out to center. Called. Got in the way of Veronin as Sharp plays it back out to center. Into the zone come the Rough Riders. Played over to Hijibi, his shot wide of the cage. Called, keeps it at the line. D to D over to Sharp. Low shot, missed it wide. Called, pinching in to keep it alive for the Rough Riders. At the half wall, Hijibi holds the line. Over to Sharp, left side. Low shot, sticked out by Wright. Rebound available, swept to the line by Youngstown. Called with the shot, missed the cage. Don't know if Wright ever saw it. In the left circle, Hijibi shot right with the save, and he'll hang on. 11:51 left in the second. Faceoff going to stay in the Youngstown zone. They're going to drop it to the right side of Aiden Wright. Basson to take the draw against Serrato. Basson won the draw cleanly, and the one-timer was blocked. That came off the stick of Ryan O'Connell. Rebound all the way back into the CR zone. Shellberg played it over to Slezak up to the line. Youngstown on the forecheck, wouldn't let him clear. Now it's Slezak again to Basson. Did just get it over the line, but Yenchko gets hauled down at center, and Cedar Rapids going to be called for tripping. McLaughlin plays it over to his defensive partner, as now Shellberg gets the touch at center. And Youngstown will head to another power play, their third straight. As Shellberg, O'Connell, Machu, and McLaughlin need to be separated by the linesman. Gustav Arendt in there. Trying to keep them separated. Time of the penalty on Riley Basson. 8:39. So again, Youngstown to their third power play, now 0 for 15 on the season against Cedar Rapids, and again, just 1 for the last 54. As Serrato wins the draw, Botterill hustling down in the corner after it. Worked it to Patilla. Tried to feed it up the wall to Serrato. Bouncing puck, hustling over Torrey Pittner. Serrato and Young hold the line. Got it to Serrato. Serrato, bottom row, shot in off the leg of Norton. Serrato to Young. Back to Serrato in the left corner. Groenwald working him. Puck still in the left corner. 30 seconds gone on the power play. Serrato up the boards to Patilla. Found Pittner. Torrey walks the blue line, feeds it to Charlie. Serrato down low to Young. Little trouble with that pass as Groenwald knocks him off the biscuit, but Grable couldn't clear. Kept to the line by Serrato. Spins away from Johnson. Serrato, one hand on the stick, just kept the line, but as he tried to feed it down low, went right to the stick of Stewart, who will skate it ahead 2-on-2. Stewart long distance shot, missed the cage. Serrato will play it off the end wall as Youngstown changing ahead of the play. Couldn't make a stretch pass there with the Rough Riders changing. Pittner just going to carry it back behind the net and wait for Jenchko to join him. As Torrey carries ahead. Drops it behind him to Veronin. Kuzma into the zone, but denied the line by the Rough Riders. That was Slezak who bumped it over to O'Connell. And Ryan O'Connell gets the clear for the Rough Riders. Wright sets it up for Boumediene. 32 seconds left in the power play. Sasha drops it back for Jenchko. Daniel into the zone, down the left side, into the corner. Around the boards, looking for Gunty. Had to play it quickly away from Slezak and O'Connell. O'Connell tangling things up there, 18 seconds left in the power play. Burchell up to the point for Boumediene. Sasha walks the line, plays it behind him to Burchell. Mikey, shot. Blocker saved by Norton, and the rebound went wide. In the left corner, 7 seconds left in the power play. Sharp plays it to the left side, Veronin. Hustled over, Boumediene keeps it at the line, 1 second left. Boumediene shot wide of the cage and out of the box. Comes Riley Basson. Phantoms power play 0 for 3. Veronin trying to make sure that Gunty's onside. Miles does the same and now tries to resume the forecheck as Youngstown goes for the line change. Basson, side of the net, turned it over, Veronin. Shot, score! Get that cat off my chair. Kuzma Veronin, goal number 7 on the season, and Youngstown leads 3-0. Time of the goal, 10:57. Hard work there on the forecheck by Veronin at the side of the cage. And able to put it past Norton. Took him 2 or 3 tries, but try again, and Veronin gets rewarded, and Youngstown extends the lead. Off the draw in the CR zone, Rusinski shot Norton with the stick save, plays it to the corner. Marin to Wilson, shot blocked. Nice block by number 23, Donovan Hamilton. Puck out to center, picked up by Zach Morin. Into the zone. Patilla shot redirected into the meshing by Joel Schellberg. And we'll have our immediate timeout. 8:28 left in the second. Youngstown leads 3-0. Listening to Youngstown Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and Flow Sports.
Looking to buy or sell a home? Team Marzo with Next Home Go 30 Realty can help. As a premier real estate team in the Mahoning Valley, we bring a unique and progressive approach to real estate using top listing technology, unique signage, and best practices in mobile and online marketing. Our customer-centric approach combines the best of technology with years of marketing expertise to provide an exceptional buying or selling experience. Call us today at 330-503-2250 so you can move with Marzo.
We now return you to Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Welcome back inside the Covelli Center. 8:28 left in the second period. Youngstown leads 3-0. Second period goal here by Kuzma Veronin, his 7th of the season. Forced a turnover at the side of the cage. Took a couple whacks at it and then finally able to elevate it over Norton and into the twine. Don't know if Miles Gunty got a stick in there or not to get an assist. You can see official scorekeeper Lynn Siegfried down the press box to my left reviewing the film. But we'll take a look at that at the intermission report. Here it's a face-off to the right of Norton. Musket to take the draw against Botterill. And is Musket going to get a face-off warning? No. Cedar Rapids controls the draw. Resendez around the cage to the far side. Turning on the Jets, feeds it ahead to Grable. From the official's crease, he'll chip it in on Aiden Wright, who will play the rebound to the left side. Picked up by the Riders, but pass across, hit off Grant Young and went out to center. Picked up there by Musket and sent back into the zone. Stewart couldn't play away from a Phantom. That was Pittner, I believe, as Osborne sends it up the wall. But Resendez holds the line for the Rough Riders. Comes around to McLaughlin. Out to center for Brecken Smith. Brecken has a pair of assists here tonight. Brought it into the zone. Fought through the check of Grable, but lost the puck. Mothersbaugh picked it up, fed it over to Grable. To Johnson. Smith trying to keep it in the zone. Nice forecheck there by Brecken Smith, but Isaac Johnson able to get it out to center. Picked up by Mothersbaugh, carried to the red line, sent it right to the stick of McLaughlin. Finn crosses the red line, throws it just wide of the net, but Norton kicks it over to Groenwald anyway. I believe that one was going wide of the cage, though. Groenwald turns it over as he was trying to find Milfors. Ronaldo throws it through the blue paint, and that one might have gone off the stick of either Norton or Johnson and into the meshing. 7:15 left in the second. 3-0 Phantoms. Shots on goal 21-14 in favor of Youngstown. I think that's 8 in the period for Youngstown, maybe 4 for Cedar Rapids. Face off to the right of Norton. Olvebny to take the draw against Ronaldo. And Ronaldo won that draw. Burchill to Veronin. Short angle shot to Ronaldo. He redirected it on the cage, and Norton made a blocker save. As Youngstown going to get called for a tripping penalty as Ronaldo played it on net with the touch, and taking exception to that were the Rough Riders. Shots on goal in the first period were 10-6, thank you, Dave Ferris. So that means Youngstown out shooting the Rough Riders 13-8 here in the period. Sam Ronaldo to the box for the trip. Time of the penalty, 12:56. Cedar Rapids controls the draw. Sharp over to Cald, one-timer kicked out by Aiden Wright. Machu couldn't clear. Cald kept it at the line. Plays it into the corner, back up to the point now. Cald walks the blue line. Tried to feed it across, was looking for Resendez. That was broken up by Ronaldo. Not Ronaldo, but Serrato. Ronaldo's in the box. Up to the point, Cald with it once more. Over to Sharp, left point. Back center point for Cald. To Sharp. Side of the cage. Now left corner, left half wall for Resendez. He'll skate up toward the line. Feeds it over to Cald. Little shoulder shake, gives it over to Sharp. Low shot right to the chest of Aiden Wright, and he'll pin it there. As Machu and Gunty clear out the net front. 45 seconds gone on the Adams Street Preservation penalty kill. This is the second power play of the game for Cedar Rapids. They had the first power play of the game when Finn McLaughlin was called for tripping. I believe that was at 9:01 of the first. Olvebny wins the draw. Keeping it at the line was Groenwald. Walks into the circle, feeds it up to Shellberg. Shellberg shot, missed the cage. Rebound to Milfors. Up to the point. Shellberg couldn't handle the point-to-point pass from Groenwald, and getting the clear was Tomasz Machu, who will go off for a change. Groenwald now to Shellberg. To Olvebny. Over to Stewart, spins at the right half wall, feeds up to the point to Shellberg. Down into the corner. Now back up to Shelberg at the right point. Into the corner. Olvebny tried to bump it back up to the point to Shelberg. Pass did click. Rusinski couldn't get the clear. Shelberg shot missed the cage. Lifted on the left side is Milfors. Up to the point for Shelberg. Low shot blocked by Brecken Smith, and he'll backhand it down the ice. Norton fires it over to Groenwald. 18 seconds left in the power play. Burchell with the steal, fed it in front. Botterill fanned on the one-timer. Basson carrying ahead, drops it off for Stewart, but pass didn't have any mustard on it. Carried ahead Mikey Burchell. Burchell cuts across, got the shot away, but it was blocked wide. And now out of the box is Sam Rinaldo. The tree has been preserved. Groenwald fans on the pass. Botterill with the steal. Botts has Burchell, but Botterill stepped in front, tried the 5-hole, and freezing the puck was Norton as Tornes put down Burchell. As Botterill looking for the hat trick. But Norton denied him the 5-hole. 4:53 left in the second. Nice steal by Botterill on the forecheck. And Norton with a big save. As Colin Grable needs to be separated from a couple of Phantoms and helped to the bench. Faceoff will be to the left of Norton. Serrato to take the draw against Basson. Serrato won the draw, but couldn't find a teammate and called. We'll play it ahead to Basson. Dumped into the Youngstown end, but off of Gunty. And to be played ahead by the Phantoms defense, that was McLaughlin. Back into the Cedar Rapids zone, but the Riders able to quickly clear it back out as Tornes played it ahead looking for Basson. Couldn't take the pass, clean little roll to Osborne. Luke drops it back for McLaughlin. Snapped ahead to the line, redirected in by Yenchko. Bounces off the right dasher. Came around to Sharp. Gunty on the forecheck, played it away. Yenchko couldn't get the shot away. Had his stick tangled up nicely by O'Connell. Ahead for Tornes. Spins at the top of the right circle of the Youngstown zone. Fed across to Cald. Low shot blocked. Rebound to Sharp. Fed across, looking for O'Connell on the one-timer. It didn't click. Up to the point. Cald holds the line. Shot wide of the cage. Pinching in Shelberg to keep it alive. 3:56 left in the second. Loose puck taken away by McLaughlin. He'll skate it to center. Brought it to the red line and sent it just across the Cedar Rapids blue line. Yenchko with the steal. Daniel walks in, fed it to Patilla, redirected home, he scores. Adam Patilla may not know karate, but he knows kareze. His team leading, 18th goal of the season. And Youngstown leads 4-0. Time of the goal, 16-17. Beautiful work in the neutral zone by Yenchko. Turned into a 3-on-1. And Patilla, the man on the spot, redirects it home. As the Phantoms also win the faceoff, Machu dumps it into the zone. Norton plays it back up the near wall. Hajibi touches it behind him to Olvebny. Olvebny into the zone. Tried to play catch with Welch on the give and go, didn't work. Shelberg, defenseman, in on the play. Spins in the left corner away from Machu. Right side looking for Hajibi, stolen by the Phantoms. They'll bounce it down the ice. Not enough steam on this one for icing. In the neutral zone, Welch knocked off the puck. Rinaldo battling for it as it rolls into the Youngstown zone. Machu snapped it out to center. Patilla missed it. This went just wide of the cage, and Youngstown will be guilty of an icing whistle. 2:53 left in the second. Phantoms have a pair of goals here in the middle frame. Kuzma Voronin and Adam Patilla. as Youngstown wins the draw. Machu off the window, but kept at the line by Cedar Rapids. Johnson working in the left corner. Feeds it to Mothersbaugh. Comes around to the right side. Up to Grable. Grable walking in. Backhander blocked, and the rebound swept down the ice by Youngstown. This one just does have enough steam for icing. And the Phantoms will be guilty of that violation again. Face off to the right of right. Ronaldo to take the draw again. Cedar Rapids wins the draw, but Mothersbaugh fanned on the one-time attempt. Bomidian skates it ahead slowly, floats it ahead. Zach Marin in after it. Tried to center looking for Patilla. That was broken up by Grable. Puck in the left wing corner, Ronaldo. Knocked down by Slezak. Puck comes to Johnson as Youngstown's getting a line change in. Johnson couldn't chip it past Veronin. Nice steal there by Kuzma, but no support in the zone right now. Kuzma, blind centering feed, bounced off of Grable and went to Johnson. Banks it out to center for Mothersbaugh. Lifts it into the left wing corner. First one there is DeHaro. Carrying ahead is Veronin. Veronin over to DeHaro. Connor cross ice feed, picked up off the wall by Burchill. Mikey trades it off to Jack Wilson. Wilson around the cage in the near side, watched by Shelberg. Traded off to DeHaro. Tried to feed it in front, was looking for Smith on the redirect. It didn't go. Smith has it now. Battling against Shelberg, worked it to Burchill. Taken away by Olvebny, and Milforce will send it down the ice. Just wide of the cage, and this one will be icing on the Rough Riders with 1:19 left in the second period. Phantoms lead 4-0. Shots on goal are 17-16 in favor of Youngstown. Face-off will be to the right of Norton after the icing violation. Cedar Rapids has some tired skaters on the ice, but they've already used their timeout. Olvebny going to take the draw against Smith. Puck still loose in the circle. Olvebny. Stick down on it. Poked it to the line. Osborne couldn't hold. Phantoms quickly touch up and resume the attack. Bumped it to the middle, but broken up by Olvebny. Has Mothersbaugh with him. As Olvebny cut to the middle, but lost the puck. Phantoms fired ahead for Botterill. Brings it into the zone. Less than a minute remaining in the second period. Hajibi. Out to center for Olvebny. Taken away by Veronin and bumped it to Young. Grant into the zone. To Smith. To Osborne. Shot. Norton kicks it out. And this could be a 4-on-1 for Cedar Rapids. Coming ahead are the Rough Riders. Fed across, broken up by the Youngstown defense. That was Jack Wilson. Denying Cedar Rapids the rush is now the pass to the point. Eludes Hamilton, goes all the way down to Norton. He'll feed it over to Musket, trying to get away from Botterill. Hamilton. Up the wall to Hajibi. And out to Musket. Into the zone they come, tried to feed it to Grable, knocked away by Wilson, and back out the center with 6 seconds left in the second period. Hamilton lifts it back to the line. Glove down by Welch, but offside are the Rough Riders with 0.3 seconds left in the second period. So we'll drop the puck, and that'll do it for the middle frame. Musket against Serrato in the circle. Puck is down, and that'll do it. Phantoms get a pair of goals here in the middle frame. Kuzma, Veronin, and Adam Patilla, and lead 4-0 at the end of 40 minutes of play as linesmen in to separate the teams. Shots on goal, 28-16 in favor of Youngstown. Phantoms with 15 shots in the second period. Cedar Rapids with 8. Going to go ahead and step aside for a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the second intermission report here for you on Western Reserve Radio and Flow Hockey.
The Mahoning Valley's leader for golf, Milk Creek Golf Course, is now booking tee times for 2024. We offer stay and play opportunities available with 9 area hotel partners. For more information, visit our website at millcreekmetroparks.org. Also, look for new, exciting opportunities coming soon, including an indoor player development center with Trackman, an indoor Callaway club fitting center, and an Odyssey fitting studio in 2024. Follow us on Facebook at Milk Creek Golf Course or call 330-740-7112. You hear it all the time. Why Youngstown State University? Here's why. Because when it comes to engineering, medicine, sports, business, and the skills you need to take your place in the world, we take a backseat to nobody. Because we're the kind of people who look out for each other. Because we care about you, your success, and our future together. We are Youngstown State University, and now you know why.
Feeling dehydrated or sluggish? Did you enjoy your Phantoms game just a little too much? We can help you get back on track and hydrated in record time. With our vitamin-infused IV drips, we'll have you feeling healthy and energized so you can get back to your busy schedule. Whether you want to boost your immune system, increase your energy, or stay healthy through the winter months, we can help. Find us on Facebook or theyoungstowndrip.com and book your appointment today.
This prize is what you could win on the new $5 Wheel of Fortune scratch-off from the Ohio Lottery. There's only one letter missing at the end of BIGMONE. Why, yes, the answer is big money. $100,000 big money. And if you don't win, you can enter for a chance to attend a Wheel of Fortune live taping where you could win more big prizes. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly. Wheel of Fortune is a trademark of Califon Productions.
Veterans. The Mahoning County Veteran Service Commission is here to help you. Whether you served 5 years ago or 50 years ago, if you are honorably discharged from active military service, you may be eligible for benefits, including Veterans VA benefits, county financial assistance, assisted living benefits, and more. Our friendly and supportive staff is ready to help you. Go to mcveterans.org to see all of the benefits and services offered, or call today. The Mahoning County Veteran Service Commission, serving those who have served.
Signature Granite in North Lima is your go-to in the countertop trade. We provide workmanship for both residential and commercial markets. In need of a new look in your kitchen, bathroom, bar, or any other countertop installation? Look no further. Our services include measurements, handcrafted custom fabrication, complete installation, custom edge finishing, and outdoor bars, and much more. For a free estimate, call 330-549-9770 and make your next project a signature.
Get me drain. Get me drain.
Drain or sewer problems? Call Get Me Drain at 330-758-5031 and get it fixed fast. Call now, 330-758-5031.
Welcome back to Western Reserve Radio's coverage of the Youngstown Phantoms. Now here's the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Welcome back inside the Covelli Center for the second intermission report. And at the end of 40 minutes of play, the Youngstown Phantoms have a 4-0 lead on the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. Shots on goal for the game, 28-16 in favor of Youngstown. Phantoms outshoot Cedar Rapids 15-8 in that second period. Youngstown led 2-0 coming in, and they got 2 more goals in that second period. At 10:57 was Kuzma Veronin with his 7th of the season. They did give Miles Gunty an assist on that play. Hard-working play by both of them. In on the forecheck, created a turnover right at the side of the net, and Veronin able to fire it home after a couple of chances. Again, his 7th of the season. Gunty with the assist, and Youngstown led 3-0. At 16:17 was Adam Patilla with the easy redirect after Daniel Yenchko with the steal right at the blue line, came in, basically created a 3-on-1. It was Yenchko, Rusinski with the center drive, and Patilla at the far post. And Yenchko able to feed it right to Patilla for the easy redirect behind James Norton for Patilla, his team leading 18th goal of the season. And that was Youngstown's 4th goal of the game. 3 penalties in that second period. At 4:01, Colin Grable was called for interference. 8:39, Riley Basson called for tripping. And then at 12:56, Sam Rinaldo also called for tripping. No power play goals here yet this evening. Youngstown power play 0 for 3. Cedar Rapids power play 0 for 2. James Thornton has stopped 24 out of 28. Aiden Wright has stopped 16 out of 16. Going to go ahead and step aside for a timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard here for you on Western Reserve Radio and Flow Hockey.
At 2 Men in a Truck, we know moving is tough, but we make it easy. Whether your move is big or small, we'll make it a smooth one. We're the movers who care, and we'll prove it with our 96% referral rate and courteous professional movers. For your next move, call 2 Men in a Truck Youngstown, 330-758-2110. That's 330-758-2110, and go Phantoms!
Passion, talent, development. NCAA hockey offers all that, and its players graduate at a 90% rate. Joe Pavelski.
Backhand scores! Wow, what a goal!
Johnny Gaudreau. And Torrey Krug were stars on campus before the NHL stage. Whether you are a fan or a player, nothing compares to college hockey. Visit collegehockeyinc.com and follow @collegehockey.
Champions of the college hockey world!
Veterans. The Mahoning County Veteran Service Commission is here to help you. Whether you served 5 years ago or 50 years ago, if you are honorably discharged from active military service, you may be eligible for benefits, including Veterans VA benefits, county financial assistance, assisted living benefits, and more. Our friendly and supportive staff is ready to help you. Go to mcveterans.org to see all of the benefits and services offered, or call today. The Mahoning County Veteran Service Commission, serving those who have served.
The DoubleTree by Hilton Youngstown Downtown is proud to be the official hotel partner of the Youngstown Phantoms. Located in downtown's historical standby building and fully updated with today's amenities while preserving its historical charm and neoclassical architecture of 1907. Offering modern conveniences such as on-site room service, free Wi-Fi, complimentary business center, and a 24-hour fitness center. Events are also memorable with over 5,000 square feet of meeting space, including our top floor ballroom accented by 13-foot ceilings, Palladian windows, and views from 12 stories up. Conveniently located within walking distance to the Cavelli Center, the Youngstown Foundation Amphitheater, Youngstown State University, Oh Wow Science Center, and Dior Performing Arts Center, the DoubleTree by Hilton Youngstown Downtown is a proud partner of the Youngstown Phantoms and invites you to be our valued guest.
Just like the Phantoms, HBK CPAs and consultants know every successful team needs a winning game plan. Count on the professionals at HBK CPAs and consultants, HBK's wealth advisors, and HBK valuation and litigation support for all of your personal and business tax, audit, assurance, financial planning, business consulting, and wealth management needs. For more than 65 years, the HBK family of firms have been advising thousands of clients on how to grow and protect their wealth. Contact them today so they can help you and your team do the same. Call 758-8613 or visit hbkcpa.com to learn how.
Looking to buy or sell a home? Team Marzo with Next Home Go 30 Realty can help. As a premier real estate team in the Mahoning Valley, we bring a unique and progressive approach to real estate using top listing technology, unique signage, and best practices in mobile and online marketing. Our customer-centric approach combines the best of technology with years of marketing expertise to provide an exceptional buying or selling experience. Call us today at 330-503-2250 so you can move with Marzo.
Premier Bank is powered by people. People like our proud and strong and wonderfully one-of-a-kind customers who trust us with their dreams and goals. People like our attentive employees who listen and collaborate to consistently deliver the best customer service in the business. People like those in our community who help us make the places we call home as strong as they can possibly be. People like you who we look forward to connecting with at yourpremierbank.com. Premier Bank, powered by people. Member FDIC.
Signature Granite in North Lima is your go-to in the countertop trade. We provide workmanship for both residential and commercial markets. In need of a new look in your kitchen, bathroom, bar, or any other countertop installation? Look no further. Our services include measurements, handcrafted custom fabrication, complete installation, custom edge finishing, and outdoor bars, and much more. For a free estimate, call 330-549-9770 and make your next project a signature.
Welcome back to Western Reserve Radio's coverage of the Youngstown Phantoms. Now here's the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Welcome back inside the Cavelli Center during the second intermission report. Youngstown leads the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders 4-0. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll start in the USHL. First intermission in Kearney, Nebraska. The Des Moines Buccaneers and the Tri-City Storm are knotted up at a goal apiece. Scoreless not scoreless first period. They have a goal marked down for Andrew Kuzma of the Madison Capitals, but there's nothing on the scoreboard, so interesting scoring going on there in Waterloo, so maybe the Madison Capitals have a 1-0 lead over the Waterloo Blackhawks. Dubuque all over Chicago in the first period. They lead 4-1 at the first intermission. Omaha with a 1-0 lead over the Sioux City Musketeers as the first intermission winds down. It's inside at 10 seconds right now. Fargo leads Sioux Falls 2-0 also at the first intermission. Over to the college hockey scoreboard, Robert Morris leads Mercyhurst 4-1. Bentley up 3-0 over Army. AIC with a 3-1 lead over Sacred Heart. Air Force and Holy Cross knotted up at 3. Ferris State with a 3-1 lead over Bowling Green. Northern Michigan, the 3-1 lead over Michigan Tech. Minnesota State with a 2-0 lead over St. Thomas. Dartmouth leads Princeton 3-1. RPI leads Brown 1-0. Colgate 2-0 lead over Clarkson. Cornell now with a 3-1 lead over St. Lawrence. Quinnipiac leads Harvard 2-0. And Yale leads Union 2-0. Maine now leads Northeastern 2-1. Providence up 3-0 over UConn. Boston University all over New Hampshire 5-1. Shane LeChance, the 5th goal for the Terriers. UMass and Merrimack knotted at 2. Boston College leads UMass Lowell 4-1. Jack Malone got the opening goal for Boston College. Jacob Fowler in net for the Eagles. Miami leads Nodak 4-2 at the second intermission. Minnesota Duluth and Omaha are scoreless. That one just underway. Getting underway in the next 20 minutes or so. St. Cloud State and Colorado College, Western Michigan, and Denver. Michigan leads Ohio State 3-2 down at the Schottenstein Center. Michigan State and Notre Dame knotted up at 1. Minnesota with a 1-0 lead over Wisconsin. Long Island leads Stonehill 2-1. Bemidji State leads Augustana 2-0. And then getting underway in about 20 minutes will be Lindenwood and Arizona State. That'll do it for the out-of-town scoreboard and the second intermission report. We're going to step aside for a timeout, and when we come back, third period action between the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders and the Youngstown Phantoms here for you on Western Reserve Radio and Flow Hockey.
At 2 Men in a Truck, we know moving is tough, but we make it easy. Whether your move is big or small, we'll make it a smooth one. We're the movers who care, and we'll prove it with our 96% referral rate and courteous professional movers. For your next move, call 2 Men in a Truck Youngstown, 330-758-2110. That's 330-758-2110, and go Phantoms!
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to waste. You need Craigos Restoration, your trusted partner in restoring your home. From water damage and flood restoration to sewage cleanup, we've got you covered. And that's not all. We also offer pressure washing, mold remediation, and even interior demolition. Certified in flood and sewage damage restoration, we're the experts you can count on. Call Craigos Restoration today at 330-610-4193. 330-610-4193. Craigos Restoration, where your home's recovery begins.
Just like the Phantoms, HBK CPAs and consultants know every successful team needs a winning game plan. Count on the professionals at HBK CPAs and consultants, HBK's wealth advisors, and HBK valuation and litigation support for all of your personal and business tax, audit, assurance, financial planning, business consulting, and wealth management needs. For more than 65 years, the HBK family of firms have been advising thousands of clients on how to grow and protect their wealth. Contact them today so they can help you and your team do the same. Call 758-8613 or visit hbkcpa.com to learn how.
Looking to buy or sell a home? Team Marzo with Next Home Go 30 Realty can help. As a premier real estate team in the Mahoning Valley, we bring a unique and progressive approach to real estate using top listing technology, unique signage, and best practices in mobile and online marketing. Our customer-centric approach combines the best of technology with years of marketing expertise to provide an exceptional buying or selling experience. Call us today at 330-503-2250 so you can move with Marzo.
Feeling dehydrated or sluggish? Did you enjoy your Phantoms game just a little too much? We can help you get back on track and hydrated in record time. With our vitamin-infused IV drips, we'll have you feeling healthy and energized so you can get back to your busy schedule. Whether you want to boost your immune system, increase your energy, or stay healthy through the winter months, we can help. Find us on Facebook or theyoungstowndrip.com and book your appointment today.
This prize is what you could win on the new $5 Wheel of Fortune scratch-off from the Ohio Lottery. There's only one letter missing at the end of BIGMONE. Why, yes, the answer is big money. $100,000 big money. And if you don't win, you can enter for a chance to attend a Wheel of Fortune live taping where you could win more big prizes. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly. Wheel of Fortune is a trademark of Califon Productions.
Premier Bank is powered by people. People like our proud and strong and wonderfully one-of-a-kind customers who trust us with their dreams and goals. People like our attentive employees who listen and collaborate to consistently deliver the best customer service in the business. People like those in our community who help us make the places we call home as strong as they can possibly be. People like you who we look forward to connecting with at yourpremierbank.com. Premier Bank, powered by people. Member FDIC.
The DoubleTree by Hilton Youngstown Downtown is proud to be the official hotel partner of the Youngstown Phantoms. Located in downtown's historical standby building and fully updated with today's amenities while preserving its historical charm and neoclassical architecture of 1907. Offering modern conveniences such as on-site room service, free Wi-Fi, complimentary business center, and a 24-hour fitness center. Events are also memorable with over 5,000 square feet of meeting space, including our top floor ballroom accented by 13-foot ceilings, Palladian windows, and views from 12 stories up. Conveniently located within walking distance to the Cavelli Center, the Youngstown Foundation Amphitheater, Youngstown State University, Wow Science Center, and Dior Performing Arts Center, the DoubleTree by Hilton Youngstown Downtown is a proud partner of the Youngstown Phantoms and invites you to be our valued guest.
Show off your Youngstown pride by sporting the latest in Phantoms gear. Don't know where to get it? Head over to youngstownphantoms.com and click on the Team Shop link for the latest in jerseys, hats, t-shirts, hoodies, and more. Let everyone know that you're the biggest Phantoms fan around. And be sure to stop by the Dunkin' Donuts Team Shop next time you're at the Cavelli Center. Head to youngstownphantoms.com and visit the Team Shop today.
We now return you to Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Welcome back inside the Cavelli Center for the start of the third period. Youngstown with the 4-0 lead on the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. Pair of goals in each period for Youngstown. Shots on goal for the game, 28-16 in favor of Youngstown. Slight delay to the start of the third period. I think they're just waiting for the water that's on top of the ice to solidify a little bit before we get going. All right, looks like J.R. Strager's ready to resume action as he checks with our goal judges. Roll for initiative, third period underway as Riley Basson wins the draw back to Slezak. D-to-D over to Grable, up to the line and out to center. Basson from the red line sends it into the Youngstown zone right. Sends it into the right wing corner, picked off by Cedar Rapids for a shot, and they score. Hayden Wright with the turnover, and 3 seconds later, it's in the back of the net. Ryan O'Connell with the goal, his 8th of the season, and 16 seconds into the third period. There goes Hayden Wright's shutout bid. And we've got some Cedar Rapids faithful down in front of me in 206. Well, luckily for the Phantoms, still a lot of hockey to play here and still have a 3-goal lead as Ryan Rosinski wins the draw over to Machu. ahead for Patilla. Redirected into the zone, goes behind the cage. Grable, the first one to it. Bouncing around in the corner. Played over to the far side. Slezak gets there for the Riders, sends it to the line and out to center. Mothersbaugh ahead, off of Milfors, and ahead for Johnson. Left wing corner, watched by Machu. Up to the half hole, Rusinski played it away over to Patilla and then Boumediene. Sasha ahead to Rusinski. Into the zone to Patilla. Shot, score! And that's going to bring the bodies together as somebody hit Adam Patilla on the celebration, and we're going to have a yard sale. Absolute chaos behind the Cedar Rapids net. Colin Grable tangled up with someone. Adam Patilla doesn't have a helmet. Zach Morin taunting somebody. An eventful first 50 seconds of the period is here. Bodies coming back together as Zach Morin's thrown the gloves off. Groenewald rips him down, starts going with the uppercuts. Now overhand, hooks to the back of the head of Zach Morin by Elliot Groenewald. Uppercut, overhand. Zach Morin gets his hands loose. Groenewald still throwing punches. Linesmen separate them. And I might imagine that Zach Morin's night will be done here in a moment. Usually a continuing altercation is frowned upon by the officials. Helmets and gloves all over the Cedar Rapids zone. 50 seconds into this third period, we've seen 2 goals and a line brawl. YSU swim team, YSU softball team over in 217, so this all happened right in front of them. They're loving it. So it looks like Strager and Stork have this sorted out, and now they're going to go explain their deliberations to the benches. Stork to the Phantoms bench, Strager to the Riders bench. You have to wonder over the course of 1,400 games that Mark Carlson has coached, how many times he's seen something like this. Of course, Carlson approaching the USHL career wins record. It's held by P.K. O'Hanley. Not tonight, says engineer Dave Ferris. So we're going to have Patilla, his second of the game, from Rusinski and Boumediene. And then the rest to be sorted out. So 2 minutes roughing for everybody. And $10 minutes for Patilla, a misconduct. 10 minutes for Mothersbaugh, Groenewald, and Grable. Only penalty on the board is a penalty to Colin Grable for roughing, so Youngstown heading to the power play. And I just feel bad for Brendan and Kyle trying to get all this on social media right now. Kyle nodding his head. Kyle also has written the last couple of recaps. Check out youngstownphantoms.com. See Kyle's work as puck is down and the power play is underway for Youngstown, their 4th of the night. Young to Pittner. Back over to Young into the zone down the right side. Back to Pittner at the point to Smith at the half wall. Sent down low for Botterill. 2 goals on the night. Brecken Smith to the near side, up to Charlie Serrato. Cross point to Pittner. Down to Young, back to Pittner, and across to Serrato near side. Charlie. Over to Botterill, passed it, clicks. Lezak takes him into the boards. Bassin in there digging for it for Cedar Rapids. Serrato trying to hold the zone, does so. Smith also in there, puck comes free. Slezak lifts it off the glass and down the ice. O'Connell trying to work through Pittner, couldn't do it. Nice stick there by Torrey Pittner. I thought that Slezak could put that one out of play on the second effort. Instead, it's Serrato bringing it into the zone, cut to the middle, got tripped, lost his footing. Play continues as the puck is whacked out to center by Bassin. Pittner back into his own zone, more than halfway home here on the 4th Phantom power play of the game. 2 minutes gone in the 3rd period. 5-1 Youngstown. Pittner drops it back for Yenchko. Pittner to the bench for Boumediene. Gunty. To Yenchko to Boumediene. Sasha. Rister scores! Turn that music down, young man. The streak is over. The Youngstown Phantoms have a power play goal against the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. For Boumediene, goal number 3 on the season. Time of the goal, 2:18. Touchdown Phantoms, they lead 6-1. And James Norton, who had not allowed more than 2 in any of his starts this season, has let in 6 here at the Cavelli Center this evening. Puck is down and we're back underway. It's Olvebny. Over to Hajibi, played in the left wing corner. Osborne got there first, but turned it over to Hajibi. Played into the circle looking for Olvebny. Bounce over to Cald. Centering feed, but taken away by Veronin. Fed out to center for Burchill. Mikey into the zone. Crossed the ice over to McLaughlin. Had to take it on his backhand. Down into the corner for Rinaldo. Taken away by Hajibi, and he'll carry it out to center. Tried to play it ahead for Olvebny, but it rolled to Osborne. Youngstown plays it out to center as Veronin, his second nice hit of the night as he knocks down Hajibi. Puck bounces to Osborne at the center ice logo. Played over to Rinaldo, who'll dump it across the ice. Bouncing puck. Botterill unable to play it. Bounces back to Osborne. He was on his knees, couldn't get control of it. Called. Plays it ahead to the line for Johnson. Forced back out to center by DeHaro. Check that that's Stewart as DeHaro puts him hard into the boards. Puck to Brecken Smith and now across to Botterill. Bots across the red line, sends it to the end wall. Comes out to the side of the cage. Riders will carry it ahead to the red line. Resendez into the zone. Throws one through the mouth of Blue Pate. Bounces off the corner boards to Grable. Fed through Muscott around to Resendez. His pass to the point picked off by Grant Young. Young, red line and blue, into the zone. Forced into the right wing corner. Young spins off the hit. Botterill coming in to support him. He's at the right half wall. Stepped off that wall. Got it to Serrato. Out to the left point for Wilson. Jack in the circle. Threw one toward the net, but it hit Charlie Serrato, and Cedar Rapids able to sweep it out to center. DeHaro from in front of his bench ahead to Wilson, and then Serrato. Tangled up with Hamilton. Bassin comes away with the puck. Carries it around the net, trying to get away from Yenchko. Bassin sends it out to center. Off of Tornis. And ahead. Bassin came back to him, and his shot went wide of the cage. Might have hit the side of the net as he had O'Connell right in front. O'Connell scored a goal 16 seconds into this period, but Youngstown has 2 since then. Phantoms clear it down the ice. No icing here as Hamilton will pick it up just above the goal line, leave it behind him for Shelberg. Shelberg knocked off the puck by Yenchko, came to Gunty. He ripped it wide of the net. Kept in at the point by Machu. His D-to-D pass broken up and poked out to center by O'Connell and rolled to Boumediene, who has the Phantoms' most recent goal. Who scored on the power play for Youngstown. Phantoms dump it in, comes around to the right side for Gunty. Miles back into the corner for Rinaldo. Then Veronin. Kuzma tried to leave it at the side of the net for Rinaldo. Pass didn't click, and the Riders will carry ahead. O'Connell, red line in blue. And ahead to Sharp, who played it to the left wing corner. Check that, Stewart. He'll battle against Gunty and Machu. Puck's in the skates of Gunty. Pride free by Johnson. Gunty took it right back. He'll skate it ahead. Miles into the neutral zone. Send it ahead looking for Ronan. Kuzma skates into it. Tried the centering feed, shut off by Cald. He'll leave it for Ronaldo. Sam to the defenseman, pinching on the play. That was Osborne, but his shot right to the glove of Norton, and bodies come together in front of the blue paint again. This one I think is going to have a penalty on it. Just not sure who. As Morin, Patilla, Mothersbaugh, and Groenwald all escape the penalty box, and we'll have our media timeout. 14-14 left in the third. Youngstown leads 6-1. You're listening to Youngstown Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and Flow Sports.
Signature Granite in North Lima is your go-to in the countertop trade. We provide workmanship for both residential and commercial markets. In need of a new look in your kitchen, bathroom, bar, or any other countertop installation? Look no further. Our services include measurements, handcrafted custom fabrication, complete installation, custom edge finishing, and outdoor bars, and much more. For a free estimate, call 330-549-9770 and make your next project a signature.
We now return you to Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Welcome back inside the Cavelli Center. Off that post-whistle scrum, Kuzma Veronin called for roughing, and Youngstown will head to the penalty kill. I believe the fourth penalty kill of the game for Youngstown. Faceoff will be to the left of Aiden Wright. Won by the Phantoms and cleared down the ice by Luke Osborne. Norton sets it up behind the cage for Shellberg and feeds it ahead for Ulvebny. Near side, off of Stewart, rolls behind the cage, back to Ulvebny. Stewart able to gather it back in, up to the point for Shellberg. D was looking for Groenwald. Played it off the wall. Groenwald walking the blue line low. Wrister redirected up high by Ryan Botterill and into the corner. Milforce got the rebound, fed it up to Shellberg. Cross point pass over to Groenwald. To Ulvebny. To Stewart, to Milforce far side. Shellberg over to Groenwald, his one-timer well wide of the net. Milforce got it in the corner, fed it up to the point for Shellberg. Groenwald, shot pass down low to the goal line extended, looking for Ulvebny. Luke Osborne in there trying to muck things up. 1:07 left on this Adams Street Preservation penalty kill. Shellberg couldn't hold the zone, and he'll have to retreat to center. Youngstown gets a couple of fresh bodies on the ice. In fact, Cedar Rapids is going to go for the line change too. 55 seconds left on the Adams Street Preservation penalty kill. Ryan Rusinski causing havoc on the forecheck as the pass couldn't be gathered in by Isaac Johnson. Turning and slapping it down the ice, Torrey Pittner. Norton plays it over to Grable. Took a bump from Rusinski, but the puck went right to Sharp. And now fed ahead for Hajibi, but out of his reach and sent back into the zone by Pittner. No, maybe out of play off a Rough Rider, and I believe they're going to bring the face-off to the neutral zone. Smith going to take the draw for Youngstown against Johnson. Puck is down, and Smith gets control back to Pittner, who clears it down the ice. Norton stops it behind the cage, sets it up for Sharp with 20 seconds left on the roughing call to Kuzma Veronin. Out to the line. And in the zone with speed comes Resendez. To Hajibi, back to the point for Sharp. Sharp with a shot, blocked by Torrey Pittner, and clears it down the ice. Out of the box comes Kuzma Veronin, and the tree has been preserved. Serrato throwing his weight around, got it to Gunty, shot missed the cage. Called to the rebound, plays it just wide of the cage. Wright sets it up for Wilson, sends it far side for DeHaro. Connor spins away from Basson, got it to Serrato, played back over to Wilson. Jack to the neutral zone for DeHaro, and in the zone, down the left side, DeHaro toward the cage, fed it in front looking for Yenchko, broken up. Bounces to O'Connell. Red line in blue into the zone, but stripped of the puck. Bounce to Smith, who sends it back out to center. To the stick of Slezak, ahead off of Tornis, who able to regather and send it into the Youngstown zone. Cedar Rapids the line change. Wright sets it up for DeHaro. 11:23 left in the third. 6-1 Youngstown. Riders with it. Out to center off of O'Connell. Bounces to Olvebny, then back to O'Connell. Then Groenwald to the Youngstown line, but Phantom's able to force it back into the CRN. Hamilton to Groenwald, to center for Hajibi, and played over to Olvebny. Olvebny in. Got the shot right to the glove of Aiden Wright, who flashes the leather and hangs on. 10:56 left in the third. Third period presented by our friends at Safehold. Face-off will be to the far side of Aiden Wright, who has stopped 17 out of 18 this evening and has been superb. Looks like the ice crew out to hammer home some glass or maybe a stanchion in the far side corner of the Youngstown zone. Sasha Baminian, J.R. Strager, and Tomasz Machu checking things out. Got to say hi to sales executive Tyro Rogers, who stopped by the press box. Always call the Phantoms box office, and Tyrell will hook you up. 330-747-PUCK. It's 330-747-7825. Extension 4 if you want to talk to Tyrell. All right, they've sent the teams to the benches as there seems to be some trouble with the boards. We're going to go ahead and step aside for a timeout. You're listening to Youngstown Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and Flow Sports.
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to waste. You need Craigos Restoration, your trusted partner in restoring your home. From water damage and flood restoration to sewage cleanup, we've got you covered. And that's not all. We also offer pressure washing, mold remediation, and even interior demolition. Certified in flood and sewage damage restoration, we're the experts you can count on. Call Craigos Restoration today at 330-610-4193. 330-610-4193. Craigos Restoration, where your home's recovery begins.
Just like the Phantoms, HBK CPAs and consultants know every successful team needs a winning game plan. Count on the professionals at HBK CPAs and consultants, HBK's wealth advisors, and HBK valuation and litigation support for all of your personal and business tax, audit, assurance, financial planning, business consulting, and wealth management needs. For more than 65 years, the HBK family of firms have been advising thousands of clients on how to grow and protect their wealth. Contact them today so they can help you and your team do the same. Call 758-8613 or visit hbkcpa.com to learn how.
Mahoning Valley's leader for golf, Milk Creek Golf Course, is now booking tee times for 2024. We offer stay and play opportunities available with 9 area hotel partners. For more information, visit our website at millcreekmetroparks.org. Also, look for new, exciting opportunities coming soon, including an indoor player development center with Trackman, an indoor Callaway club fitting center, and an Odyssey fitting studio in 2024. Follow us on Facebook at Milk Creek Golf Course or call 330-740-7112. You hear it all the time. Why Youngstown State University? Here's why. Because when it comes to engineering, medicine, sports, business, and the skills you need to take your place in the world, we take a backseat to nobody. Because we're the kind of people who look out for each other. Because we care about you, your success, and our future together. We are Youngstown State University, and now you know why.
Show off your Youngstown pride by sporting the latest in Phantoms gear. Don't know where to get it? Head over to youngstownphantoms.com and click on the Team Shop link for the latest in jerseys, hats, t-shirts, hoodies, and more. Let everyone know that you're the biggest Phantoms fan around. And be sure to stop by the Dunkin' Donuts Team Shop next time you're at the Cavelli Center. Head to youngstownphantoms.com and visit the Team Shop today.
This prize is what you could win on the new $5 Wheel of Fortune scratch-off from the Ohio Lottery. There's only one letter missing at the end of BIGMONE. Why, yes, the answer is big money. $100,000 big money. And if you don't win, you can enter for a chance to attend a Wheel of Fortune live taping where you could win more big prizes. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly. Wheel of Fortune is a trademark of Califon Productions.
Signature Granite in North Lima is your go-to in the countertop trade. We provide workmanship for both residential and commercial markets. In need of a new look in your kitchen, bathroom, bar, or any other countertop installation? Look no further. Our services include measurements, handcrafted custom fabrication, complete installation, custom edge finishing, and outdoor bars, and much more. For a free estimate, call 330-549-9770 and make your next project a signature.
Looking to buy or sell a home? Team Marzo with Next Home Go 30 Realty can help. As a premier real estate team in the Mahoning Valley, we bring a unique and progressive approach to real estate using top listing technology, unique signage, and best practices in mobile and online marketing. Our customer-centric approach combines the best of technology with years of marketing expertise to provide an exceptional buying or selling experience. Call us today at 330-503-2250 so you can move with Marzo.
Passion, talent, development. NCAA hockey offers all that, and its players graduate at a 90% rate. Joe Pavelski.
Backhand scores! Wow, what a goal!
Johnny Gaudreau. And Torrey Krug were stars on campus before the NHL stage. Whether you are a fan or a player, nothing compares to college hockey. Visit collegehockeyinc.com and follow @collegehockey.
Champions of the college hockey world!
At 2 Men in a Truck, we know moving is tough, but we make it easy. Whether your move is big or small, we'll make it a smooth one. We're the movers who care, and we'll prove it with our 96% referral rate and courteous professional movers. For your next move, call 2 Men in a Truck Youngstown, 330-758-2110. That's 330-758-2110, and go Phantoms!
The DoubleTree by Hilton Youngstown Downtown is proud to be the official hotel partner of the Youngstown Phantoms. Located in downtown's historical standby building and fully updated with today's amenities while preserving its historical charm and neoclassical architecture of 1907. Offering modern conveniences such as on-site room service, free Wi-Fi, complimentary business center, and a 24-hour fitness center. Events are also memorable with over 5,000 square feet of meeting space, including our top floor ballroom accented by 13-foot ceilings, Palladian windows, and views from 12 stories up. Conveniently located within walking distance to the Cavelli Center, the Youngstown Foundation Amphitheater, Youngstown State University, Oh Wow Science Center, and Dior Performing Arts Center, the DoubleTree by Hilton Youngstown Downtown is a proud partner of the Youngstown Phantoms and invites you to be our valued guest.
Feeling dehydrated or sluggish? Did you enjoy your Phantoms game just a little too much? We can help you get back on track and hydrated in record time. With our vitamin-infused IV drips, we'll have you feeling healthy and energized so you can get back to your busy schedule. Whether you want to boost your immune system, increase your energy, or stay healthy through the winter months, we can help. Find us on Facebook or theyoungstowndrip.com and book your appointment today.
Veterans. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission is here to help you. Whether you served 5 years ago or 50 years ago, if you are honorably discharged from active military service, you may be eligible for benefits, including Veterans VA benefits, county financial assistance, assisted living benefits, and more. Our friendly and supportive staff is ready to help you. Go to mcveterans.org to see all of the benefits and services offered, or call today. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission, serving those who have served.
Looking to buy or sell a home? Team Marzo with Next Home Go 30 Realty can help. As a premier real estate team in the Mahoning Valley, we bring a unique and progressive approach to real estate using top listing technology, unique signage, and best practices in mobile and online marketing. Our customer-centric approach combines the best of technology with years of marketing expertise to provide an exceptional buying or selling experience. Call us today at 330-503-2250 so you can move with Marzo.
Get a me drain. Get a me drain.
Drain or sewer problems? Call Get a Me Drain at 330-758-5031 and get it fixed fast. Call now, 330-758-5031.
We now return you to Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Welcome back inside the Covelli Center, where there's a hole in the boards. They are still working on it. I saw that a piece of wood has been brought out as they're going to try to find a way to secure that to the board so that we can play the final 10:56 of the third, and actually they are sending the teams off to the locker rooms while they try to get a solution to this. So let's get you a scoring recap from tonight's game. So at 3:26 of the first period was Ryan Botterill, his 13th of the season. Brecken Smith and Tomasz Maciu with the helpers. And then at the 7-minute mark of the first was Botterill again, second of the game, 14th of the season. Connor DeHaro and Brecken Smith with the helpers. And Youngstown led 2-0 at the end of the first period. Phantoms got another pair of goals in the second. At 10:57 was Kuzma Voronin with his 7th of the season. Miles Gunty with the assist. And then at 16:17 was Adam Patilla with his 18th of the year. Assist to Daniel Yenchko. Youngstown led 4-0 at the end of the second period. 16 seconds into the third period, Aiden Wright with a turnover. Gave it right to Riley Basson, who fed it in front to Ryan O'Connell, who snapped it to the twine before Wright could get back in position. And Cedar Rapids was on the board. But then 34 seconds later, Adam Patilla, his 19th of the season. Believe the assists go to Rusinski and Boumediene. Huge scrum off that goal as some Cedar Rapids players got involved with the Youngstown celebration, and everybody got together. Thought there were some major misconducts assessed there, but no, just 2-minute roughing minors. 5 of them handed out 50 seconds into the third period. Youngstown ended up with a power play, and on that power play, Sasha Boumediene wristed one home for his 3rd of the season. Mikey Burchell with the assist. And that is how we got to our 6-1 score. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll start here in the USHL. Halfway through the second period, Des Moines has a 3-2 lead over the Tri-City Storm. 9:04 left in the second at Waterloo, and Madison and the Blackhawks are tied at a goal apiece. Halfway through the second period in Dubuque, and the Fighting Saints have a 4-1 lead over the Chicago Steel. Halfway through the second period at the Tyson Event Center in Sioux City, the Lancers and the Musketeers are tied at a goal apiece. 6 minutes left in the second period at the Sanford Premier Center, and the Fargo Force lead the Sioux Falls Stampede 3-1. Over to college hockey, Bentley 4-1 winners over Army. AIC and Sacred Heart tied at 3 halfway through the third period. Robert Morris 5-2 winners over Mercyhurst. Holy Cross leads Air Force 4-3, 4 minutes left in regulation. Bowling Green has come storming back over Ferris State. They trailed 2-0 and 3-1, and now lead 4-3. So they're giving us 20-minute. Okay, I'm being told a 15. I'll wait for Kyle to put his headset on. We're being told a 15 to 20-minute delay while they get this repair sorted out. Both teams have gone to the locker room. We'll keep taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard here. Northern Michigan leads Michigan Tech 4-1, 3 minutes left in regulation. Minnesota State and St. Thomas tied at 2 halfway through the second. Quinnipiac leads Harvard 2-1 in the waning moments of that one. Yale 3-1 winners over Union. Dartmouth up big on Princeton 5-1. RPI leads Brown 1-0. Colgate 4-2 winners over Clarkson. Cornell big winners over St. Lawrence 5-1. UMass leads Merrimack 3-2 in the third period. Northeastern leads Maine 5-2. Providence up big on UConn 5-0. Boston University all over New Hampshire 6-3. Boston College still with the 4-1 lead over UMass Lowell. Miami leads Nodak 4-3 halfway through the third. Omaha with a 2-1 lead over Minnesota Duluth. St. Cloud State leads Colorado College 1-0. Western Michigan and Denver are scoreless 5 minutes into the game. Michigan downs Ohio State 4-2. Michigan State and Notre Dame knotted at 1 halfway through the third. Minnesota is still leading Wisconsin 1-0 as the second period ticks down. Long Island 3-1 winners over Stonehill. Bemidji State up 3-0 over Augustana. And Lindenwood leads Arizona State 2-1. We're going to go ahead and throw it back to the network. Sports Map Radio, the diehards, Anthony Pepe and friends. And we'll be back in about 15 or 20 minutes to finish up the third period here between the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders and the Youngstown Phantoms. Youngstown leads 6-1 here on Western Reserve Radio and Flow Hockey.
Here, but I think they'll come with a big upper here. Houston's gritty and gutty, but they can go 4 or 5 minute spells without scoring, and I think they'll have 1 or 2 of those in fog. I think this will be the best crowd of the year, and I think Kansas comes away with a victory here. Definitely like the home dog in this one.
Yeah, it's interesting. With a healthy McCullough, who did not play Tuesday against Oklahoma State, I made Kansas a slight favorite here. What did you make the number?
Dead pick 'em. Yeah,
okay.
And that was a good win to, they did play a solid game in that game. They covered the number. It was good that they got some minutes without him, and I think him sitting there on the bench watching the team perform so well without him, he'll come out a little extra motivated as well.
This is an interesting travel spot here. BYU is at DraftKings an 8-point favorite at West Virginia, 7:31 on the rotation. Here at Circa, the number's only 7. This looks to me like the type of game where you would say home dog or pass with West Virginia.
It's not. It's definitely home dog.
Yeah.
The travel's not too bad. What is it? Only 3,000 miles from Morgantown. I mean, and it's just going to get worse and worse with all the Pac-10 teams going to the SEC and the ACC and the Big Ten. I mean, it's brutal. I mean, that really is. BYU. You look at their road games, and they've been competitive on the road in a vicious Big 12. West Virginia's starting to play a little better. Their pieces are getting basically a brand new team, so it's taken them a while to figure each other out. But they got some talent there. I definitely like the home dog in this one.
All right, how about 7:39-40 Auburn Ole Miss? And I'm seeing 3, 3.5, and 4 out there with Chris Beard as the home dog, Nick.
Yeah, it's the theme of the day. I'm a sucker for a home dog.
Mm-hmm.
Beard has held his home court very well this year. Done an outstanding job for year one. Obviously, he can coach. I like Pearl's team. They're in a little lull right now, and that's what happens in the course of a long 30-game season. Your team, you're going to have highs and lows. Right now, they're in a low. So I definitely think Ole Miss coming up a real nice win against Mississippi State the other night. So I think they keep this one close. I'd like to see it go up a little there. I do see looks like there's a 4 out there, so I would only have Ole Miss in this one.
All right, how about 7:51-52 Duke, Carolina? And I saw a 5 out there early. Now it looks like 4, 4.5. Carolina, the home favorite.
I'd only lean dog here. Not going to play it. These tobacco road games, this rivalry, it seems to go to the buzzer more times than not. Like both teams, I think both teams can make a deep run in the tournament, and they're going to have to represent the ACC. It's slim pickings this year in the ACC. But if you had a gun to my head, it'd be Duke. But I would have to take 6. I think I made the game 3.5.
All right. How about 7:97 Tennessee at Kentucky at DraftKings? The Vols are 1.5-point road favorites here at Pick'em. Here at Circa, it said Pick'em. What do you think of Tennessee, Kentucky, Nick?
I think they're both coming off a loss. I mean, you got one team that's very, very good defensively, and the other team that is very good offensively. We'll see what wins. I think Kentucky will outscore them in this game. I think Coach Cal's done a decent job with this group. Every year he has the same chore: get a bunch of very highly talented freshmen and portal kids and try to get them going. But they just don't get enough stops. But I think they'll be. I think they're going to get this one tomorrow. They were, very tough loss the last time out. They let Florida shoot a 3 at the end. I just cannot understand how they do not foul up 3. I mean, he could have grabbed the kid. He was on the ground. So I think Kentucky will rebound.
Tactical error by.
All right, back inside the Gavelli Center. Looks like we are finally ready to resume action. Brecken Smith to take the draw against Muscat, and he wins that draw. Grant Young sends it off the window and out to center. Botterill chips it ahead. Groenwald will pick it up inside his own zone. Cross the ice and over to Stewart. Drops it back to Groenwald. D to D over to Shellberg. Snapped out to center. Stewart skates into it. Chips it past Osborne. Stewart in front. Fed it into the blue paint. Chipped wide by Youngstown. Shellberg keeps it in at the left point. His shot blocked by Brecken Smith. And he'll pick it up and skate it ahead. Over to Botterill. They're ahead 2-on-3. Bott sweeps it around and goes off for a change. Resendez picks it up for the Rough Riders. Resendez, red line and blue into the Youngstown zone. One hand on his stick, stops at the goal line, dropped it behind him. Patilla touches it away, gets it to Rasinski. Ryan chipped it past his man, fought through a check, drops it back behind him to Patilla, who plays it in the right wing corner. Slezak turned it over. Marin played it in front looking for Rusinski. It didn't click. And Cedar Rapids will break it back through center. Hajibi spins in the left wing corner to Slezak, swept around to the near side. Olvebny knocked off the puck by Rusinski. Morin plays it out to center. Patilla in the official's crease, knocked it away from Hajibi, bounced to Machu. His pass didn't click. In fact, it came right back to him. Machi trying to get away from the forecheck of Hajibi, backhands it out to center, but it rolls to Slezak. Drops it back for Grable. Fed to the red line, picked off by Yanchko. Couldn't get it to Serrato as he was tangled up with Hajibi. Slezak plays it around the wall over to Grable. And back to Slezak as Grable gets put down hard by Serrato. Johnson spins away from Yanchko, but Dan gets up and has the puck. To Gunty. Now they'll battle in the corner. Gunty sweeps it below the goal. Slezak picked it off and helped it along for Cedar Rapids. So as it's played out to center, Mothersbaugh touched it into the zone and got taken out by Jack Wilson for his trouble. Here DeHaro lost the puck at the side of the cage. Hustling over to cover up for his defensive partner was Wilson. Jack has it behind the net. 8:40 left in the third. We're going to take that delay for fixing the boards as our media timeout. So no final media timeout here in the third period. Puck in the Cedar Rapids zone, right wing corner. Rinaldo played it down low. Bassin battling with Veronin. Comes around to the near side. Kuzma sent it back to Rinaldo. Sam trying to work his way out in front. Gets it to Veronin. Kuzma around the cage, turns, fed it in front, but Burchell didn't have his stick free, and Bassin picks up the loose biscuit. Over to Sharp, who took the bump from Veronin. Puck rolls to Rinaldo, but taken away by their riders, but a steal by Burchell. Veronin with a shot, and Norton shrugged that one aside. Fed into the slot. O'Connell with the pickoff for the Rough Riders. He'll carry ahead 2-on-3. O'Connell denied the line and was ahead of the play offside. Tornis hustles away from the puck is O'Connell. Check Pittner, and that's going to draw another crowd. As O'Connell was offside on the play, and the whistle was blown when O'Connell made the hit on Pittner. We'll probably see some sort of penalty to O'Connell here as the linesmen get everybody separated. So over to the box is O'Connell, and maybe just O'Connell. J.R. Strager to communicate to Alex Russo, who will relay the deliberations to Lynn Siegfried down the press box to my left. Luke Stork over to talk to the benches. The Youngstown penalty box is open. Ryan Ward wants to know why it's going to be 4-on-4, which is Absolutely not the right call here. Jack Wilson and Torrey Pittner both going into the Youngstown penalty box. So far, I believe the only skater in the CR penalty box is Ryan O'Connell. Just waiting for some kind of indication to go up on the clock. 7:50 left in the third. Youngstown leads 6-1. Shots on goal are 30-18 in favor of Youngstown. And Torrey Pittner gets the only penalty out of this somehow, and Youngstown ends up on the penalty kill. Refs did not get this one right, but we'll continue. Basson to Resendez, up to the point to Shelberg. Back to Basson, right half wall. Fed across looking for Resendez, he'll play it off the wall. Floated to the point for Groenewald, his one-timer answered by Aiden Wright. Rebound, shoveled wide by Basson. Resendez up to the point for Groenewald. Fanned on the shot, Serrato couldn't poke it out to center. Basson kept the zone to Shelberg, to Groenewald. Resendez, left half wall, skates to the top of the circle. Groenewald, one-timer redirected in front and wide by Musket. Phantoms play it up the wall and out to center. Groenewald quickly over to Basson, back into the zone, but he lost the puck to Osborne, and Luke sends it down the ice. Bouncing puck, it rolls just wide of the cage. Norton out to the edge of the blue paint to play it over to Shelberg. Dance through a check at center, lost his footing, and a tripping call upcoming on Youngstown. Machu with the touch. Johnson wants to have a word. Linesman in quickly to separate them. 53 seconds of 5-on-3 upcoming for the Phantoms, as I believe Brecken Smith will be called for the trip. Face-off will be to the near side, the left of Aiden Wright. It'll be Adam Patilla, Connor DeHaro, and Tomasz Maciu out here to try to kill the 5-on-3. Stewart to take the draw against Patilla. Stewart wins the draw to Milfors. Up to Shelberg, to Olvebny. Back up to Shelberg, top of the right circle. Olvebny, goal line extended right side, back to Shelberg. Across over to Groenewald, top of the left circle to Shelberg. Tried to feed it to Olvebny, who tried to quickly pump it in front, did not click. Olvebny with it. Center point, Groenewald. Wrister hit a body in front, went high over the cage. 27 seconds, now 25 left in the 5-on-3. Groenewald, Shelberg, shot blocked. Rebound. Where is it? I have no idea. Aiden Wright with the stop. He robs Loa Milfors on the one-timer from the left wing circle. My goodness, what a save by Aiden Wright. 6:07 left in the third. Milford's going to see that one in his sleep. Cedar Rapids wins the draw. Resendez to Grable, back to Resendez, back to Grable, center point. To Sharp. Grable, one-timer, redirected in front by Mothersbaugh, rebound cleared, but kept. Grable, shot redirected wide. 3 seconds, 2-1. Pittner out of the box, 5-on-4 power play now for the Rough Riders. Grable to Sharp, one-timer, hit Mothersbaugh in front, bounce to Pittner, who will get the clear. Rosinski hustles down after it. Tried to feed it to Birchall, but broken up by Sharp. 48 seconds left in this Adams Tree Preservation penalty kill. Grable sends it in. Right. Clears it. Down the ice it goes. And Wright just able to get that across the blue line, and it went the length of the ice. Hajibi carries ahead, 30 seconds left in the kill for Youngstown. Hajibi spins to the left half wall, tried to send it down low, turned it over to Torrey Pittner, and he'll sauce it down the sheet. Norton sets it up for Sharp. Ahead to Hajibi at the blue line, now red, and ahead to Grable. Side of the net for a shot by Resendez, blocked by Wright. Rebound over to Resendez in the left wing corner. 4 seconds left in the penalty to Brecken Smith. McLaughlin backhands it to the line. Kept by Slezak for a shot, saved by Wright, and out of the box comes Brecken Smith. The tree has been preserved. The Phantoms are back to full strength. Now here a shot from the high slot by Slezak, answered by Aiden Wright. Fans looking for an interference call there as McLaughlin sends it off the window and down into the CR zone. No icing here, as the Riders didn't want to play the puck in front of their bench, which might have caused the 2 men on the ice penalty. Mothersbaugh over to Milfors. Throws one through the mouth of blue paint, bounces over to Mahar. Sending in the left wing corner, Young tried to play it over to Bominion. He's able to bump it back to Young. Grant brings it near side, plays it to Marin. 4 minutes left in the third. Youngstown leads by 5. DeHaro pass ahead, was looking for Bominion, and this one will go far enough for icing. 3:54 left in the third period. Faceoff will be to the right of Wright. Youngstown wins the draw. Bominion lifts it softly out to center. Gonna roll to Hamilton. Drops it back for Called. Back over to Hamilton. And he'll carry to the neutral zone. Hamilton into the Youngstown end. Swings out to the left. Throws one off the pads of Wright. Rebound shoveled on the net by Johnson. Wright with the save there as well. Patilla clears it out to center, but off the skate of Marin. It bounced right back to Milfors. Now ahead for Mahar. His shot blocked by DeHaro. Bominion looking for an outlet. Turns and just lifts it down into the CR zone. No icing as Slezak sends it behind him to Musket. Out to center, the Rough Riders resume the attack, but Burchell with the steal ahead off of Ronaldo. Hit his skate and he couldn't play it, and Norton will send it back out to the neutral zone. Back into the CR zone, they'll snap it to center for Resendez. Now near side. It rolls into the right wing corner. Veronin with the steal, got it to Ronaldo, skate to stick, and he'll float ahead. Was looking for Burchell, but broken up by the Riders. That was Shellberg. Rolls now to Veronin. His shot hit a stick and rolls into the left wing corner. Stewart got there first. Pass broken up by Veronin. Poked up to the point. Wilson just able to hold the line. Veronin. His pass for Ronaldo broken up by the Riders and played out to center. Resendez backtracked into his own zone. Stolen by Burchell. Mikey looking for options. Mikey, left dot. Fired a shot, missed the cage. Rebound to Olvebny. Played it out to center. Picked up there by Burchell. Drop back for Wilson. D to DeHaro. Cross ice feed to Serrato and then Burchell, but couldn't take it. And Hamilton plays it around to Grable, left wing corner. 2 minutes left in the third period. Youngstown leads 6-1. Grable skates it ahead for the Riders. Over to Hajibi. Lost it on the stick that's loose there in the neutral zone. As Pittner played it out to center. Brought back in by the Riders. As Serrato misses on a check. Back out to the neutral zone. Gunty couldn't find Serrato, and it's picked up by Olvebny. Drop back for Hamilton, sent over to Grable. Back to Olvebny into the zone. As Serrato and Grable exchange pleasantries, linesmen in quickly to try to separate them. Hamilton's in there as well. Caleb Mahar now also wanting a piece of Charlie Serrato, who I'm sure will be heading to the box also, or maybe just the locker room at this point. 90 seconds left in regulation. And actually, it is just going to be Caleb Mahar called for roughing. And Youngstown will head to their 5th power play of the game. Face-off back down in the Cedar Rapids zone. Youngstown going to put out the second power play unit. And Yenchko will take the draw for the Phantoms. Face-off one forward by Cedar Rapids, but it went right to Burchell, and his shot answered by the blocker before it bounces back to Veronin. His shot stopped by Norton. Burchell couldn't fire the rebound home from the side of the cage. Mikey with it, far side, up to the point for Bermidian. Sasha walks the blue line, into the box for Yenchko. Over to the wall for Veronin, back to the line for Bermidian. Over to Burchell. Chip past him by O'Connell, and he's able to get it out to center. Sasha will gather it in and just retreat back toward his own zone with 1 minute left in regulation. Bermidian over to Veronin. Kuzma to the red line. To Gunty, to Veronin. Kuzma with the backhander. Norton makes the save and covers the rebound as Basson puts Veronin down hard on the near boards. Our linesmen have been busy here tonight, or at least since the middle of the second period on, as Riley Basson's being sent to the box. 48.9 seconds left in the third. Ryan Ward barking at Mark Carlson across the benches. Two minutes on the board to Riley Basson. Youngstown going to wrap this up on a 5-on-3. So again, 48.9 seconds left in regulation. Face-off going to be to the right of Norton. Phantom's going to put out the top power play unit. Serrato, Botterill, Patilla, Young, and Pittner. Of course, Botterill and Patilla both on hat-trick watch. Patilla had a hat trick earlier in the season. In fact, in the home opener against the U17s. Pittner. Over to Young. Puck played into the right wing corner. Back up the wall to Pittner. 38 seconds left in regulation. Over to Botterill. Young, shot, Norton, save, rebound to the Rough Riders. To right wing wall, and they'll clear it past Pittner and down the ice. 27 seconds left in regulation. Pittner. Around the cage and carries ahead, gets it to Young, into the zone, down the right side. Spins at the half wall away from Groenwald, feeds it to the point for Pittner. 12 seconds left in the game. Botterill, Young, shot, missed the cage, rebound loose. Patilla tried to bank it in, 4 seconds left in regulation. Puck cleared around the wall by Cedar Rapids, and that'll do it. As bodies come together at the side of the cage one more time, but the important part is your final score here tonight is Youngstown 6 and Cedar Rapids 1. As both Cedar Rapids players skated out of the penalty box and hustled over to join the fray. And I think suspensions are going to be coming from this one. Final shots on goal, 35-25 in favor of Youngstown. Youngstown with 5 shots in the third period, Cedar Rapids with 8. We're going to go ahead and step aside for a timeout. And when we come back, we'll have the post-game show here for you on Western Reserve Radio and Flow Hockey.
Golf course is now booking tee times for 2024. We offer stay and play opportunities available with 9 area hotel partners. For more information, visit our website at millcreekmetroparks.org. Also, look for new, exciting opportunities coming soon, including an indoor player development center with Trackman, an indoor Callaway Club fitting center, and an Odyssey fitting studio in 2024. Follow us on Facebook at Milk Creek Golf Course or call 330-740-7112. Signature Granite in North Lima is your go-to in the countertop trade. We provide workmanship for both residential and commercial markets. In need of a new look in your kitchen, bathroom, bar, or any other countertop installation? Look no further. Our services include measurements, handcrafted custom fabrication, complete installation, custom edge finishing, and outdoor bars, and much more. For a free estimate, call 330-549-9770 and make your next project a signature.
Veterans. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission is here to help you. Whether you served 5 years ago or 50 years ago, if you are honorably discharged from active military service, you may be eligible for benefits, including Veterans VA benefits, county financial assistance, assisted living benefits, and more. Our friendly and supportive staff is ready to help you. Go to mcveterans.org to see all of the benefits and services offered, or call today. The Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission, serving those who have served.
This prize is what you could win on the new $5 Wheel of Fortune scratch-off from the Ohio Lottery. There's only one letter missing at the end of BIGMONE. Why, yes, the answer is big money. $100,000 big money. And if you don't win, you can enter for a chance to attend a Wheel of Fortune live taping where you could win more big prizes. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly. Wheel of Fortune is a trademark of Califon Productions.
Show off your Youngstown pride by sporting the latest in Phantoms gear. Don't know where to get it? Head over to youngstownphantoms.com and click on the Team Shop link for the latest in jerseys, hats, t-shirts, hoodies, and more. Let everyone know that you're the biggest Phantoms fan around. And be sure to stop by the Dunkin' Donuts Team Shop next time you're at the Cavelli Center. Head to youngstownphantoms.com and visit the Team Shop today. Looking to buy or sell a home? Team Marzo with Next Home Go 30 Realty can help. As a premier real estate team in the Mahoning Valley, we bring a unique and progressive approach to real estate using top listing technology, unique signage, and best practices in mobile and online marketing. Our customer-centric approach combines the best of technology with years of marketing expertise to provide an exceptional buying or selling experience. Call us today at 330-503-2250 so you can move with Marzo.
Premier Bank is powered by people. People like our proud and strong and wonderfully one-of-a-kind customers who trust us with their dreams and goals. People like our attentive employees who listen and collaborate to consistently deliver the best customer service in the business. People like those in our community who help us make the places we call home as strong as they can possibly be. People like you who we look forward to connecting with at yourpremierbank.com. Premier Bank, powered by people. Member FDIC.
Feeling dehydrated or sluggish? Did you enjoy your Phantoms game just a little too much? We can help you get back on track and hydrated in record time. With our vitamin-infused IV drips, we'll have you feeling healthy and energized so you can get back to your busy schedule. Whether you want to boost your immune system, increase your energy, or stay healthy through the winter months, we can help. Find us on Facebook or theyoungstowndrip.com and book your appointment today.
We now return you to Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio and the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack.
Welcome back inside the Cavelli Center for the post-game show of a wild one. Your final score here tonight, Youngstown 6 and Cedar Rapids 1. Youngstown got the scoring started at 3:26 of the first period. Ryan Botterell's 13th of the season. Brecken Smith and Tomesh Machu with the helpers. Then at the 7-minute mark, it was Botterell again, his 14th of the season. DeHaro and Smith with the helpers. Youngstown led 2-0 at the end of the first period. Another pair of goals in the second for Youngstown. At 10:57 was Kuzma Veronin. Originally they had an assist for Miles Gunty. They've changed it to unassisted for Veronin, his 7th of the season. Youngstown led 3-0, and then at 16:17, Adam Padilla, his 18th of the season. Daniel Yenchko with the assist. Phantoms led 4-0 at the end of the second. 16 seconds into the third, Ryan O'Connell fires one into the cage for his 8th. Riley Basson with the assist, and that broke up Aiden Wright's shutout bid. Then 34 seconds later, Adam Padilla from Ryan Rusinski and Sasha Bamidian makes it 5-1. Youngstown kind of removes all doubt from the outcome of this one. Then at 2:18, Sasha Bamidian with a power play goal. Mikey Burchell with the assist, and that's how we got to our 6-1 final. James Norton took the loss, his first of the season. He stopped 29 out of 35. Aiden Wright gets the win, his 2nd of the season. He stopped 24 out of 25. Cedar Rapids power play was 0 for 5. Youngstown power play was 1 for 6. 3 stars of the game. 3rd star went to Sasha Bamidian. with a goal and at least one assist, if not more. Second star of the game went to Adam Patilla with his pair of goals. And then the first star of the game with the 2 goals in the first period, including the game winner, went to Ryan Botterill. We had a delay of about 20 minutes there in the third period as there was a hole in the boards in the left wing corner, and they're going to start further repairs on that right now. And if this game wasn't entertaining enough, these two teams are facing off again tomorrow here at the Covelli Center, our slumber party night and teddy bear toss. All teddy bears to be thrown on the ice after the Phantoms scored their first goal, and those will be donated to Akron Children's Hospital. Great seats still available for tomorrow night's game, and you're going to want to see the rematch of this one. Call the Phantoms box office for tickets or more information, 330-747-PUCK. That's 330-747-7825. For my engineers, Dave Ferris and Jim Craven. Interns, Brendan and Kyle, keeping things 100 on social media. I am Matt Lipsack, the voice of the Youngstown Phantoms. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, everybody. One more time, your final score, Youngstown 6 and Cedar Rapids 1. We'll catch you here at the Covelli Center tomorrow night. Sound out. Fade to black.
We thank you for joining us for this special presentation of the iMedia One Network, and we now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.